I have 62 more SQ. Plus 34. One would say that I'm a big saver, huh? I have that banked up in the corner. Whenever I need it, I will call upon the might of 90 SQ. Very sweet. Nicely saved me. That's all I wanted to say, honestly. Nap has big gay. You're just already here. Hey dude. Hey man. I've been watching some Asmongold. Not gonna lie. This is the reason why I'm always an hour too late. Because he's ending in an hour later. No, this is 2 hours later. That's a completely different thing. It's a Sunday, so I'm lazy. But outside of that, we're doing this now, I think. I guess. So yeah. Gotta change that. It's really scuffed. Everything is really, really scuffed. So. What the heck is this? Didn't I equip swimsuit? I did. Good. we're gonna make sure that we have superior clothing equipped for winter. And here. Don't loot Sabuk. It's just a book. Alright. No, not sure. Let me make that louder. So, POC and FGO stream. Wait, this isn't Frasia. Hey, Red Dots. Looks neat though. Yeah, that's another game. I didn't expect you to be there on a Sunday, where I usually play different games. Or a different game. Man, I should play different games. Frasia is cool and all, but gotta play more games. That's a mental note for myself. I'm not even sure what I should play after Frasia, to be honest. Whether it's gonna be another Fire Emblem or it's gonna be whatever. That's for later. We can think about this tomorrow when I'm done with Frasia. FGO screen, yeah. Wait, what? YouTube added emotes? No, YouTube always had emotes. Play Doom, yeah. Doom Eternal. I do have it. I should probably start playing it at one point in my life. Before I forget about this game like Nier Automata. I bought this game 2 years ago on a sale, and since then I've not touched this game. I was telling myself, you know, I will play it this year. I will play it that year. No. No, I didn't play it. I didn't play it. 1v1 me in Doom Eternal. Animal Crossing Doom. LB1 other priorities. Other priorities. Animal Crossing Doom, nah, they are equal. Not one does not cancel out the other. I too enjoy bibliophilia. Looks at prison, I see. But yeah, YouTube had emotes all the time, but they are the basic emotes. They have pensive, so I appreciate that. Pensive is a good emote. So. Oh, wait a minute. I can't see it here. I think it's a BTTV thing. But look at all those SSRs. I don't see many. Like, you know, I don't see many. I don't see any SSRs, yeah? I conveniently scroll down in order to avoid any tension. So. But yeah, and by the way, LB1 bigger than Fraser, that's wrong. That's about as wrong as the Earth is flat, and please don't tell me people believe in that. It would take a long ass time to explain it. Please, for the love of God, just don't. So, I guess we take the book with us, and then, you know, give me a second. I shake it so someone knows. Even I am confused. We're shaking it. So, swimsuit mesh, very important. Otherwise I would die out of hypothermia. It's very important. Not you. Do you. So. And I guess, yeah, we have the suit. Let's go. The earth is flatter than Abigail Williams. Yeah, Merlin, you know, half the time I would like to ignore you. I'm spamming that. I see. Okay. Yeah, Reddit, I don't know if you're still here. If you don't enjoy visual type novel games, then, you know, come back on Monday. I don't, you know, take I don't take it against you if you do not enjoy any, you know, any of this beautiful visual type novel games, because there's gonna be a lot of reading and less gameplay. So just a warning beforehand, before you fall asleep on me. I mean, you can always use this as a fall asleep method as well. A reminder for chat that politics is good job, buddy. You redeemed it. You good. That means the world is almost as flat as melt. What does that mean? Hey, wait for me to get a head start at least. No! Let me speak. What? Head start? Well, let us be on our way, master. I have sealed off and hidden this workshop before beholders. We shall be secret hideout. I shall try and spell it faster. I need that head start. Wait, that's not my swimsuit mesh. Just got Skyward Sword from a PC and I managed to figure out how to emulate remote, so I'm playing it with a mouse and keyboard. Doomslayer? You mean you found a customizable Wii that that has a customizable, you know, controllers that are convenient enough keyboard and mouse, and you allegedly got a copy of Skyward Sword that you can run on your customizable Wii. We do not indulge in emulation unless you have the rights for Skyward Sword earned. Otherwise, we have to say customizable PC-like looking Wii, or else we're gonna get in trouble. It's like how I play Frussia with my customizable Super Nintendo 64 that might look like a PC, and maybe run like a PC. It maybe has customizable controllers like a PC, but it is not a PC. At least officially not. Take shot every time someone says Golem in this chapter. Nev and I should join in voice acting. Excuse me, what? No, I couldn't do her very well. Oh boy. Oh boy. The people are scheming behind my back already. It's very well hidden. I can't see it at all anymore. But how are we going to find it again ourselves? Not to worry, I've set a golem to sense when draw near and guide us in. Wow, let's hear it from golems. I don't know what that means. It's nothing special for a golem keeper like me. Although as a mage, I'm merely second rate. Now then, let us head for one of the villages had to be aiding the rebel army. If I may to be as quick about this as you can. Oh god, Smokeskin. God, I know. Anyways, we'll have to pass through another village to get to those one we want. Make sure to stay out of trouble here. It's mostly neutral, but it does lean my voice can't live more than 2 seconds. Alright, let's get it in and get out quickly. Before anyone notices how much you guys stand out, it breaks really badly. Hold it! It was a joke, but okay. Probably better than Gino. I consider my female voice acting to be decent. God damn it, Neb! Why are you taking away? Why are you always hurting my feelings, huh? I try my best at voice acting. No, I do believe that probably other people are better at the female voice acting than me. I just have goofy voice and my voice. Maybe a couple different variations. It's pretty tough. I don't know, you can voice act and maybe I'll join if I feel like it. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
What do you want? Gah.
You've got a big goal. You mean to say, why do I have a different voice than you? I mean, you know, it's better for the voice actor. We use the village as a shortcut. It's only fair.
That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. Tat.
You have to join the rebel army, right? You can pay the toll. We can capture and report you. Either way, it's no fur of my snout. Regrettably, we don't have a single rebel to our name at the moment, and I do not wish to cause you injury if I can help it. However, if we cannot settle this peacefully, well, master, what do you have us to do? Let's try to persuade them, as civilized people.
Persuade them? I don't know.
Tell me how your labor needs to be sufficiently met. Take a look around. What do you think? And allow me to present you with this. I can do this too.
What is that?
I can the snap, not the golem. The golem is cool. So, you can be Paxi Merlin. Get that Russian accent. Go to Discord, kek. Damn it! The only voice I was proud of. You're taking it away from me? No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself with my family. What now? Is it yes or no? What is this? What is this thing, huh? Don't worry, you don't need to embarrass. It's not that embarrassing. I mean, you know, thinking about this it might come off as odd to hear different voices out of your room. But outside of that, it's not that big of a deal, I think.
What is that?
A moving statue of sorts, powered by Magecraft. It's not the most nimble thing, but it can quite capably handle any layout labor you wish to throw at it. Can you just leave it here? And you're just giving it to us for free? Oh, of course not. In exchange, we'll pretend you never saw us and let's be on our way. That way, we can reach our destination unimpeded, and all, if you will, gain an endless source of free labor. So do we have a deal? Yeah! Good job, buddy. Think with your brain. My, that certainly took a while.
I see that the village is incapable of picking a side. That village is full of Yaga who can make up with their minds. The village is full of Yaga who can...
Wait. Did we just read it twice?
Haha, that might be a translation issue. Yeah, I just repeated myself, I guess. There's some sort of, you know, brain tumor kicking in, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
They continue to support Ivan the Terrible, while also making deals that obviously help the rebel army. Places like that are inevitably seen as enemies by both sides. They end up being destroyed when one invades. Still, given that their locations is likely they are left with no other choice. They are situated far from the capital and close to the rebel army after all. Can we truly blame them for living their lives the best they can with the meager options available to them? Huh. The trick to living a life with one foot in two camps is to throw away all you hold dear and compromise every step of the way.
Well, that was a pretty neat, tip. I take it that whenever I get into that situation called off, I will remember that one.
While you may never enjoy a battle tomorrow, at least you have the solace of knowing yesterday wasn't too bad. If you cannot do that, but instead constantly flit back and forth, you doom yourself to destruction. I saw it happen to my own family, back when the political fighting grew especially fierce. Oh, just thinking about this makes me nauseous.
Please try to calm down, buddy. Let me click on that. Now I was hoping maybe when LB2 comes out, I'll voice act for you, KW. Are you guys really want to do that now? Wait, Andraker redeemed. I dropped everything with FJ. Andraker! Give me a second. Yeah, sorry, I have big breaks in between me reading chat because I'm doing that. So yeah, good job, buddy. You redeemed FGO. I dropped FGO to play FGO. Good job, buddy. Good job. So, let me see. If no one was home, maybe LB2 comes out. I'll voice saying, yo, you just self-inserted yourself into my story. You self-inserted yourself, but I guess, we will see. Yeah, Merlin is in voice chat, but, it's fine. Go. Come jar. I don't know purple. I don't have one. I would probably never keep one. because it would stink like hell. Keep it away. That means you gotta play FGO tomorrow. Why? Nah, he redeemed it for today. That means it will always be only be for today. Nah, he does. I don't have to. I mean, Andrake can define it at least. I don't know too much about it myself, but I feared that for a mage, there are few things worse than having their family fall to ruin.
You hit the nail on the head. The village is flitting back and forth. They're scrambling around, trying to make ends meet and getting nowhere fast.
All that aside, that village seems very different from the town where you live, Paxi. Paxi. It almost felt like something out of the Middle Ages.
True, Yaga's smallest building did appear to be a bit more modern. That's 'cause they're made back in human times. Human!
Then those buildings are all over 400 years old?
That's right. They've been patched over the years, but no one knows how to build it like that anymore. Man, like this demon blood really did fry our brains. The best we can do is fill any holes that show up. If we ever had a major earthquake, everything probably come tumbling down like a house of cards. Much as I would be interested to learn more about the Jaga civilization, I believe we should set aside that for the moment. Right now, our most pressing concern is finding a way to make contact with the rebel army. Are we just fine in the cold? No. You're right, Avisbron. Let's see. What if we start casually dropping words like servant, master, and singularity when we talk to other Yaga? I've always wanted to be a secret agent. Maybe not those words, right? No, I wouldn't say use those words. Maybe because they don't know what it means. But hey, so now you don't have to. See, Andrake decides. He's the boy. Tomorrow is gonna be the finale of Fire Emblem Frassia. It's gonna be epic. Unfortunately, I don't believe it will be that easy. The rank and fil soldier have most likely never heard of those things. We must also not forget that there are servants on the enemy side as well as our own. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows that's why I don't like the idea. Merely revealing ourselves as master and servant may not be enough to convince the rebels of our intention. Quite right. As such, we should keep things simple and merely do what we can to demonstrate our desire to join. Tell me, Paxi, do you have any interest in joining the rebel army? Ivan the Terrible has been ruling this land with his opprichniki for 450 years now. He's the great Tsar. He's the frickin' immortal. We've been living in fear of his regime all of our lives, but if my only choices now are to curl up and die or to go down fighting, I choose the latter, proudly.
I see.
Personally, I would have satisfied if you were merely willing to, to pretend to join them, but this should suffice just as well. Hey, you're the guys who got mixed up in all of this in the first place. Got me.
You have me there. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Truth to tell, I've been pissed off for a while about how I've just been sit back and take all the shit.
I suppose the right thing to do here would be to honor your wishes.
How much longer are you going to drag this interminable conversation out? If he wants to do it, then let him do it. We need to hurry and repair the chateau border. The Oprichniki could be looking for us even as we speak.
In that case, why don't we let Pakshi go into the village first and meet back up with him later?
Sounds great to me. Don't worry, I'll make sure to introduce you guys. After all, you're all I've got to hang my hat on. Okay, just sit tight.
Yay. A best friend. I like him. A best furry friend. Is something bothering you, Master? Do you regret involving Paxi in this ordeal? I do want to respect his wishes, but there's nothing more you can do now. Sometimes we decide our own fate, and sometimes others decide it for us. Now, we must be patient. Rome was not built in a day, correct? This is true for golems as well. Oh, really? Cause you shoot him have been throwing them together by the score in like seconds. He's a servant. It's fine. That is simply the nature of my magecraft. And trust me, I did not reach this point in a day. Oh. He's the logical boy, huh? It's starting to get dark. What should we do? It must be okay to enter the village now, right? Wait, someone is coming. Paxi? Oh, no. Hey, may I ask who you are? Buddy, friend, do not shoot me.
You're the ones that Paxi was talking about.
That's us. I don't know why we have those voices. Can you take your hoods off so I can see your faces?
I'll be damned, guess he was telling the truth. Humans!
I mean, well, what about him? He still has his mask. Is it fine? Indeed, he was. Incidentally, I will tell you now that I have no intentions of removing my mask. Now, may we ask you something? We have proven to you that we are not Yaga. So why are your comrades still training their firearms on us? Easy, there's been some rumors going around lately, you see. And they saw that Ivan the Terror is working with a human mage now, or with a human body servant in Tau. Sorry, pal, but you're not getting any mercy from us. Well, master, what would you have us to do? Just hit them with the back of your sword, please. Forehead, it's really easy to do while they shoot at us. No, that's the mash thing to say. That will be difficult, as my golems do not have swords, master. I understand your meaning, of course. So I shall do my best to honor your request. Hey, I got that joke. It was dry. It was as dry as come by, but hey. Now let me show you the most well-kept secret among the golems I command. My fair Yaga will pledge to do my utmost to restrain myself. I'm afraid that I cannot be held responsible should one of my golems strike you in a particular vulnerable space. Please say your prayers. Let's go, finally, gameplay after 21 minutes of reading. It isn't that bad, honestly. It doesn't feel too dragging. Everything's fine, I'm cool. And Nevin, I should ban Nevin Merlin so they can't ever reach 9.99k points. They can never reach the truth, you know? Gonna do some golden experience Requiem. Do not talk, book. It will only cast more suspicion on my person. Don't talk, book. It makes it difficult. Don't talk. Just be a book. Hey, I can't do anything about it. I got it MP2, so might as well just use it. So, yeah. Hey, they fight like those the Oprishiki, so it's just a reskin, huh? Interesting. So, like a reskin. That's fine, I suppose, as long as there's something different. And I guess a book is the least lethal thing to attack them with. A book of cards. So, proudly swaying over my. Proudly using my level 90 Anderson. It's very good. I like this boy. Screw you all. I'll get him to level 100 in time, but I have to save it up first. Can't waste all of it. So. Oh no. So. That's all there is to it, huh? And now we just sit back and watch how the gameplay slowly pans out. I could technically just free turn that stuff. I could try and go for free turn. Make it a little faster. Nah. It's the only time I get to use Anderson. No. I'll probably use him in random occasions. Yeah, nah. It's been a while since I last heard the voice acting. I just realized. I've been only having, you know, my own music, and it's really odd. Really hard to get used to. That there used to be voices. And Dewey Dio is talking to me pretty much. Very interesting. Okay. Guess that's about it now. We finish this right here, right now. You know what? Send in swimsuit mash. But sir, she does absolutely nothing in this fight. I don't care. That's all I wanted to do. Wait a minute, I can't do that because I also have to be in swimsuit. Damn! I found the weakness. I have right now the Shalder combat uniform. That's not good. Gotta go for the true swimsuit build. Oh jeez, the damage. Maybe it was necessary. Whatever. One round. Or crit. Hey! I don't know. It's easy to predict that stuff, and I'm a bit loud. Sorry. So we got some bullet. I'm gonna swipe it down. Hey, gotta say. Here, this has been a while since I last recommended things. Maybe I shouldn't recommend other streamers, so people stay on my stream. Nah, whatever. Here. I think the only person I've been watching for Animal Crossing so far has been Vinny from Vine Sauce. I think I mentioned him a couple of times before. He's a cool guy. Go check him out. I think what he plays right now, or what he used to play, was Half-Life Alyx and Doom Eternal. I don't know if he finished Eternal, but he finished Alyx. It's pretty fun. Really pretty fun. He has RimWorld, I think, on the plate, and then Animal Crossing. Definitely check him out, and he's earlier there than me. So, throwing out a recommendation right off the bat, because there's nothing else to talk about. Okay, we gotta hurry this up a little. So let's see. We don't need support, but I will swipe out my best swimsuit. Where is it? Just for the occasion. It's already 10, but hey, whatever. It does absolutely nothing in this setup of casters and arts focused servants, but hey, swimsuit to swimsuit. Can't make the man fight by herself. Oh, arrows! The golem died. Excuse me. Stop. Hello there. I take it you are the leader. Yep. I am, and now I have seen your power for myself. You say you're here to join the rebel army? If it's okay with you? Hey, we know who that is. Of course, I would be glad to welcome you. Were you not human? In this world there are only two kinds of people who look like humans, mages and servants. And that means you are our enemy. Huh? Please, I promise we are... Are you with the Tsar or are you not? The answer to that lies in whether you are merciful as well as strong. And so I shall make you a grossly unfair proposal. Fight us without killing us, even as we do our best to kill you. I see. Well, that is certainly as unfair as you say. If you have strength enough to kill us all, then you are no spy. There would be no point in spying on us if you could simply kill us at the leisure after all. That's some five-head thing. You put you would have put it all on the cards though. I mean, we could just technically kill you and then that's it. But if you're strong enough to kill us and choose to spare our lives, that would prove you are merciful, and that is a kindness only humans possess. That is my offer. You may take it or leave it. Well, master, now what would you have us to do? I will abide whatever you decide. We're going to fight and we're going to win without killing them. Simple as that. As you wish. This will certainly be difficult, but not impossible. Very well then, let us show her exactly why we were chosen as our spirits. Means me. Me and Mesh, I guess. Hey, maybe we get more people to join us at one point in our lives. Someone with a head. Someone with a funny head. I don't have any idea whatsoever who's going to join us in the future. I just want the person with a funny head. He reminds me of someone. Give me a second. Is he Bucciarati? Is Aves Braun Bucciarati? No, wait. For a second I had something. I think I just mistook it. Never mind. Must be my head. Playing tricks on myself. Yeah, we definitely have to turn the sounds down for her. these shooting things. Everyone across mercy skill. Ah! Mercy skill. I think that's one of the best inventions, honestly. It's a really good invention. I like the mercy skill. Now, I enjoyed it because you know, it was actually a niche that Elincia had. That she was able to quadruple and deal a lot of damage without killing. To give the XP to others. That's a very good niche, I would say. And it would be cool if Frassi had something like Mercy as well. Or easier capture. The ultimate dragon skill. The ultimate dragon skill, yeah, that would be technically it, yeah. I mean, you do want to kill with a dragon because, you know, most dragons' job is to clear out maps, right? That's just me. I feel like a dragon's job is to help him clear out the map before getting overrun. I mean, on a playthrough, I would certainly like it to get a dragon that can weaken us people. Honestly, that would be cool. Yeah, for me at least. The me who levels, you know, S-type character. Yo, I definitely have to reduce the sound, if it's possible. Shit. I was fun. Aye, you know. You're not doing that much damage, but we get there. We get there. It's a somewhere. So. We have some decent damage at least. Oh no. 33! 33! Ah, we got God, man. Yeah, I'm too loud again. Actually, give me a second. Gotta check something out. So. Second. I gotta do this really quick. Ah, shut up. Not yet. Not yet. Where is it? Here. Okay. Give me a second. Let me silence this for a second.
悪魔は去れり、義は己が血を正常へと導かん。ルーア派を抱きし汝の名はキングクリムゾン。
King Crimson was it? I knew it was something. I thought it was then. I see. I see. Avaspawn, you're certainly menacing. You're certainly menacing. I knew it was from somewhere. Remember the voice. Damn, makes more sense now. King Crimson, yeah. Careful. Avaspawn is able to reverse. Avaspawn is able to erase time. He's the strongest 3-star caster. I severely underestimated him. Who was Bucciarati here? Bucciarati? God, can't spell that thing. I do remember there was a wait a minute. I need to check it now. There was a video about you know, people. Wait. We get there, whatever. I need to find it. Ah yeah, Mordred was Jolene. But I think it's pretty obvious. No, I need to know. Wait a minute. I'll find it. No. What's that? No? I'll find it. I'll find it. Ah, that's a good one too. Yeah, well, you know what? As a matter of fact, while I play this, you know, off stream, we can see those. The thing that I'm referring to has all the things. what Blue Chilati was to do with a bob haircut and zipper. No. I mean, there's a video that shows who's voice acting for what JoJo character. I know that is super off topic, but you know, it just dawned on me. I just remembered. First the light, oof, painful. I know he was somewhere in there. Hey, gotta say, like, you know, Abacha is one of the best. Abacha's voice acting is amazing. Or the guy behind Abacha, very good voice acting. I like Abacha's voice. That's Mista? Damn. God. I think that's the most prominent one. I'm stopping when we get to when we get to him, the Zipper Man, because his name I can't spell. Ah, wait a minute, he's David. It's David. Oh boy, you can discern it out, man. I thought it was something special. Damn, like someone special, but it was David. Well, that you know that just got rid of my curiosity that I had. I really needed to know who it was. Jolene, yeah, Mordred's Jolene. Very good voice acting too. I like Jolene's voice. Slash Mordred's, slash, you know, that female's voice. Like Abacho. And yeah. I actually thought it was someone very important that had the Bucciarati voice. Zipperman voice. A cat. But yeah, I was wrong. It's just David. He's doing a good job though. It's almost unseen. Because if you were to listen to him in the game here, in this game, you wouldn't hear it out. Maybe you could. I think there's always a distinctive, you know, range in voice that you always have, even if you voice act differently. But yeah, good. Ma. Now we got it done, you know. I like, sorry. I've been in a JoJo craze for 2 weeks now. Something along those lines. Maybe probably a little longer here. Just been watching a lot of JoJo, and found a new good YouTuber. Oh, nice. You know, first I recommended Twitch streamer. Now I can recommend a YouTuber. Oh boy. So, if you guys know the Shulkmeister, I think it's called. I think it's the Shulkmeister. It's really good. I like this boy. Really cool guy. I think he has a wide range of you know, content out there. And the thing that I'm right now watching is the stand science, which is, I don't understand a single thing. I don't have a degree. I don't have a master's degree in nuclear physicism. I wouldn't understand a darn thing he says, or even, you know, even get to the point. But hey, it's cool. It's interesting nonetheless. So. But yeah, let's just stop. I don't know. I know people don't really like, you know, talking about the thing all the time. Oh boy, it's another one. It's another fanboy. Let's just go away really quickly. Let's run away. Good. Didn't take too much. 10 turns though. So yeah. She's my little sister. So, oh boy. Yeah, the swimsuit jazz fashion is me only. Just ignore what you saw. crazy, crazy. Can you go on? Defrag loot.
No, I'm sorry, I can't move anymore. I believe he should be alright after a few days rest.
It would seem you have been thoroughly defeated. Well, very well, we surrender. If you truly had been sent by Ivan the Terrible, we would clearly had no chance of victory. But fortunately, it seems you are not with him after all. Say, your name wouldn't happen to be... do excuse me. My name is Atalanta. I wield the power of the demonic beast known as the Caledonian Boar. On your shoulder, I think. The Caledonian Boar. I see. No, I see. So you are an altar. Essentially, but it's not bad as you might think. I'm guessing my spirit origin always had an affinity for this demonic beast. This made it easy to convince the Yaga that I was on their side. Yeah. Yeah. Boss! Atalanta, do you not remember us? No, I do not. The first thing I remember is finding myself in this land. I believe it was the death throes of this very world that called me here. The real Russia. The one from our world has been overwritten by Russia from a different history. Give me a second. Zoe, don't shout so much. You break your voice, you know. Okay, don't shout so much. You're gonna break your voice. You?
No.
Yes. Say yes. God, at one point my little sister would sound like an old man. What is it? Am I doing the right thing? Am I behaving the way a heroic spirit should? That is hard to answer. I am afraid I'm not all familiar with the no doubt myriad extenuating circumstances surrounding this particular conflict. What I can say with confidence is that, compared to Russia as we know it, Ivan the Terrible seems to be a most tyrannical leader indeed. As such, I believe that in standing up to him, you are doing exactly what a heroic spirit should. Right, good point. I pray that you're right. Anyway, let's return to our stronghold. You can all treat your wounds there. You three can come too. I'll show you the way. Where's Paxi? The moment I asked that question, it was up there. Paxi. Paxi. That Yaga. I had him restrained for the time being, so he really is with you. Very well, he will bring him along too. I hope Paxi's alright. They just beat him up, maybe. At most, they just got beaten. He got beaten up. I thought I was gonna die. Snap out of it, Paxi. Luck is on your side today, Yaga.
Hey, I'm alive. It looks like you guys are okay too.
Man, it was close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Alright, we're off to the stronghold. Stay alert for shadows and familiars. Not to worry. I'll have one of my drone golems keep watch. One of my many convenient tools. Good. Now get on your bicons. We'll be on bicons? I'll ride on one of my golems. Would you and Mesh like to do the same? Yeah, riding on a golem is much cooler than on a bicon because bicons suck. Freaking bicons are disgusting. I hate those things.
I don't suppose I could ride in one too, could I?
By all means. It's no more trouble to make 3 than it's to make 2. Hey. Right, on a bicon, a golem. It's as if you're riding on a burly man. Only those who aren't virgins can ride bicons. Of course, would think they suck. I don't know where that came from. But if you think riding on a unicorn is manly, you do, man. You go, man. You go, bro. I don't want to stop you. Let's use Atalanta. This is, I think, particularly difficult because we do fight a bicon here. Oh, convenient.
We do for the back on here. Oh, I'm gonna get you and beat you up. Stupid bicon thing. And I'm gonna eat you. And say it's not tasty because your flesh is stinking.
So. Golem. What? What? What nap? What golem, huh? I don't get that one. So. I think I misspelled, but I'm pretty sure I corrected myself. I think I did. Section 4. We reached 4, you know, my lucky number, and everyone else's unlucky number. 4. I should probably change my lucky number to something like 8.
Sarumo, how are things in the village? Not good, I'm afraid. They've already been treated very badly there, thanks to their connections to us. We've done what we can to help each other out till now, but things are getting worse. On top of that, the Opritsky have been even more violent lately. Oh well, guess the world's going to shit today. Rumor says that they even burned some other village to the ground after it was wrought. The people here had no choice but to give up that place and move on. Well, I can't blame them for that. That village only ever existed to serve as a decoy. Still, leaving a bold decision. I would be surprised if 30, even 20% of them survived on the journey. Maybe not, but 20% surviving still better than all of them getting massacred by the Oprichniki. No, freezing to death, getting shot and die instantly. You know? Hey, how do you guys sleep at night? Huh? Don't you feel the least bit guilty about these villagers giving up their lives for you guys?
You're one of those villagers too, huh? Don't worry, so am I.
Answer the damn question!
Sure, oh, Jesus. Gotta organize my thoughts here. Sure, we feel bad about it. But what are we supposed to do? You know, see? You know what? I think this is what Nap was going on about. Why riding on a unicorn if you can ride on a burly man? What's more manlier than riding on a golem? You're right, Nap. You're totally right. We're fighting a war against Ivan the Terrible here. I think his voice changed 2 times now. I can't keep a consistent voice line, because I always forget the moment I think. The immortal Tsar who's been alive for the last 550 years. Who knows how many villagers have been sacrificed over the years, and how many innocent Yaga, children included, have lost their lives. But what other choice do we have? I know we're all gonna go to hell for this, and once they go there, Vi is gonna look at us with those mystic eyes and see every awful thing we've ever done. But before that happens, I want to defeat Ivan the Terrible once and for all, so my kid can at least grow up in a world without him. And now that the boss, Lady Atlanta, joined us, this is the best chance we might ever have to make that happen. And we're gonna spark a revolution right here in Russia. Revolution. Revolution is all well and good, but I believe we need to do something about these demonic beasts first. Yeah. Tsar! Looks that way. All hands, ready your weapons. Alright, Master of Shalya, caster servant, guy, let's see what you're really capable of. Surely you're not going to let the demonic beast like this get to the better of you. Of course not. Master, I await your orders. Yeah. Summon burly mans. God. Yeah. Let's go. Rasrushat. It's an interesting way to say, you know, demonic beast or Cardonian bear, boar. I thought it was those boar thing, but it's just a snail. No, it's Einsiedlerkrebs. Whose thing I couldn't say in you know, in English because I don't know. Yeah, Einsiedlerkrebs, right? I think they look like those. They could just be normal ones too. Redeemed a song request. Oh boy, can't believe this costs money nowadays. Can't believe this costs money nowadays. The thing is, the best thing is, no one really recommended music unless you give them an option to. I would have listened to whatever. That's the thing. Yeah, I think you're the only one who just goes in, recommends music, and then, you know, that's it. We're good. And I think modern as well. But it's sometimes really, you know. Sometimes I don't listen to it. Maybe it's preferential treatment going to play here. But yeah. See, so now that you have an option, you're more inclined of doing it, you know? See, that's my... It's also cheap. It's dirt cheap. You know, I just require you to watch my stream for maybe 5 minutes and then you can request the song and go away. Pretty much. How are you, man? I'm doing fine. Man, I'm seeing you getting lots of followers, buddy. I have 130 now. Man, after you did the 24-hour stream, or, you know, 6 hour / 5 hour / 3 hour type of deal. Seeing you doing good, man. Going to grow a big boy, man. Really fast too. I was surprised as well, yeah. Doing good, man. You're playing games that are you know, you're playing games that are popular. I'm playing games that are random. So that's me. So yeah. Can't do shit about my app certain. Yeah, that's too bad. But hey, you at least did it decently. Yeah. Can't say anything bad about that. Is it the story Atalanta altar? Yeah. It's story Atalanta altar. Why would I choose someone else's? I always play with story. Stream won't end until you've cleared this lost belt. You motherfucker. You better clear that lost belt or I'm gonna Well, I go back to... Hey, wait a minute. You didn't even request a song. Buddy. Come back. Where's the song you want to request? Are you sure? Yeah, you requested it, yeah? Give me a minute. Alrighty, buddy. Yeah, have fun lurking, dude. Though, after you gave me the music. But yeah, you're outpacing me at this point, buddy. You're outpacing me. But I was always oddball. I was always way too inconsistent with the stuff. Let's ruin the mood and split the audience. Let's go! What's that? Nice. That's that niche song that everyone likes. Give me a second, I gotta turn down the volume. So I'm beating up this thing. But yeah, God, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. The spike on is so absolutely... See, it's a freaking unicorn. Disgusting. I mean, you know, that's all there is to it. You ride on man, you don't ride on unicorns. God. Pathetic bike ones. Die. That should shake up those viewers, you know. They hear the Lost World music, you know, going drowsy, but you know, they're going a bit drowsy. They think of different things, and this shakes them up, you know. It's good. It's good. I mean, funny enough, it fits a little bit. It fits a little bit in the context of what I'm doing. It fits, wait, give me a second. No, it fits, yeah. It fits good. You got it. Yeah. You found the golden gem here. You can stop now. You can stop it, what? No, it fits. I actually mean it. Frick, my inability to discern from a sarcastic voice to normal voices. No, it actually fits. Trust me. Paper hats. I try to not be sarcastic. I swear, I'm not. I'm listening to the very end. You requested it, I'm listening to it. Buddy. You're my bro. We're gonna go through thick and thin. And I like it, you know? It's different.
Hey, I finished skinning them.
Well done, Puxy. You can let the pack golems carry them now.
By the way, Atalanta, there's something I wish to ask you.
What is it?
If there are any demonic beast materials at the rebel army stronghold, I was hoping you could let us have them.
Of course, we have a fair amount stocked up. I will consider rewarding you with them depending on how well you work. Okay, we're almost at the hidden tunnel. We still need to pass through it before we arrive at our stronghold, so I'm afraid you will need to bear with us a little longer. So, never hating on you, man. I'm never hating on you. I swear. I swear I can't do it sometimes with my voice. I sound way too sarcastic at times. I know. God. It's a habit that I can never break. That's just me. What about the code? I'm a servant and they are... Yes, you are sufficiently equipped with anti-freezing gear. Looking at you, how exposed you are to the oblivity of the coldness. Yeah. Oh, we okay, Master has a mystic coat designed for extreme cold environments. Yep, the summer suit. Good. Thank you for your concern. My swim trunks are very, very, very high intensity heat, and I have the secret arts of, you know, of burning apps. So, you know, I'm good. I'm very good. It's not that. I just found it strange that you could endure it, as no other ordinary human could survive this cold. When you get right down to it, I'm but one rather atypical aspect of Atalanta, manifesting as a servant. I'm afraid I do not have much in the way of common sense. They're just a bit crazy, that's fine. Anyway, the tunnel is crawling with demonic beasts, but they're weak, hiding here for shelter. We can simply cut our way through them without issue. Yay. Let's murder them all. Murdered. Master, we seem to be out of Border's comms range. Comms? Is that a method of using magecraft to see things that are far away? Ooh, the tunnel must be affecting it. These comms of yours should be fixed once we get out. Just forget about them in the meantime. On a different subject, we've seen a lot of demonic beasts, but I'm surprised you haven't seen any normal animals yet. Because they don't exist. Cold, you know.
Normal enemies? Animals? And those all went extinct ages ago.
Extinct? That certainly makes sense if you think about it. There are simply no ordinary animals that could survive such a harsh environment. Add on overwhelming dominant species to the mix, and it's little wonder all the other animals went extinct. I feared there used to be much smaller animals centuries ago. They were called cats and dogs, I think. Yep. Very, very interesting of you to say that. Those two. Cats. Perhaps there was something to do with this form I've been summoned in, but my memories of cats and dogs are all hazy. Foo. You're alright. You're alright, Foo. You're right? What did Foo say? I want to know as well. I can't speak Fooish, since he lost half his brain cells.
Boss, I can smell blood. Something's eating a demonic beast, and whatever it is really big, and this is bad.
And non-servants, stay back. It is the scent of a demon
boar. A demon boar.
So, it seems we can ill afford to linger here. We must kill it quickly. Is that clear? Got it. Let's kill it. Good. This will be another chance to show me what you are capable of, Darren. Let's eat more demon flesh. And turn inside out, upside down. Half demon, half... Half what? Half furry. We take those. We take evolution as we get it, you know? Don't complain about strength. You turn into whatever, man. Gotta take it. And those are the demons boys I was waiting for in the last chapter. Instead of snails. Human-sized snails. We just fight those people. Much more relatable. Because they beat my ass up really good. I hate demon boss. No, demon boss are fine. It's a you know, it's a battle royale now. It's a death match pretty much. Who will win, who will die, pretty much. Very interesting to fight those things. If you don't use MPs to skip them. That is. Oh yeah, that's a, you know, that's a factor, you know, factoring in the interesting facet of a Demonborn, because it can charge. It angry, man. It very angry. Wait, I don't kill with that. Oh no! Please don't hurt me. Jeez. Okay, very good. We just survive and everything's fine. I should have taken Dio. To have a familiar voice appearing back in form of a very, you know, very pompous, you know, Egyptian god. Yeah, we can call him king/god. It works in that context, I suppose. So we have 70, we can increase it. We have 90, we have 50, we have 20. We could, no, we cannot one shot. No, that's unfortunate. What's that? Critical strength, feral logic. 7 turns, so it's a 6 turn 2 cooldown 1. Wait, that's just that's just how is it called again? Wait, I forgot it. The one that the Emir has. How's it called again? Give me a heads up. Help me. Eye of the mind. Yeah. It's Eye of the Mind. The aggressive version gives crit. It's just that. But hey, you know, it took me long enough. Let's go. Let's ignore that random brain fart. She might just probably die. That's not good. I could protect. I could also heal. I could also heal someone else. We get ourselves a turn. Gambling, high gambling intact. Let's go. I mean, we die the second turn after. Wait a minute, why did I do that? Wait a minute, I didn't want to use that. Damn it! Brain! Wrong moment. It's very hot in my room again. It's turning into summer season and I don't like it. I don't like it. Andreka redeemed a song request. Unbelievable. What's that? Yikes. Oh no, he's how can you be, you know, how can you be not further than me? It's simple, just be further than me, forehead. How can you do that, buddy? Nah. I'm probably not gonna stream the whole thing anyways. I will stay for a long ass time, but not for everything. Ree! I'm sorry. First the song is dead. No, that doesn't fit. But I like it. Use my Shishu. Ree! Okay, I do it. I don't know why I needed to think about that, but yes, sure. I guess. Just in time for the boss. Yeah, that was comedic timing, though. I would say. That I agree. Oh! I think thematically it doesn't really fit to the game, but it came in the right time. That for sure. I'm dying right now. I need a medic pack. Oh no! My weakness! My weakness! I'm getting one shot soon. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh no. Okay, we gotta. Oh no. This is over. Oh no. Wait, what's my backup? I think Dio is my backup, right? Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win this. We have Dio. Oh! God. I'm told you that's a deathmatch, man. That's a literal deathmatch. There's one person left, I think. No, it's Mash and Dio. Alrighty. Let's go. We're gonna live for another day. So. Let's go. Maybe I can finish it in time the music stops. Let's go! Please no kill me. Oh! Furry. Oh boy. He's boosting it up. Okay man, this is getting really close, you know? It's getting really close. Boost up my DO. If I could let him say the words right now, that would be cool. Like only the voice lines. That would fit with the music definitely. While he's saying King Jakku. Doing that, great. But he doesn't say it in Aussie. Sadly. He's just Dodger. Can't spell things. Ignore me. We beat him. Wait, we need to extend it for a little bit longer. Click very slow, Joe. We finished this a little earlier than expected. But hey, we got good DO cards. We got double buster into art, into death. Very good. And can you give more art scale into Aussie, please? It seems we find ourselves in possession of an unexpectedly large quantity of meat. Everyone take as much as you can. I will gachi-gasm. I'll take the biggest chunk. And you probably don't expect it from that angle. I think I'll take some of this earth while I'm at it. This cave is rather lucky find. All the demonic beasts that inhabit it must have affected the earth's properties. I should be able to make some excellent golems with this. Ooh, it kind of looks like you're tackling a field. I would say it's closer to pottery. This is great, now my kids won't have to go hungry. Kids? You have kids? Yeah, my child, what did you think, I was single? Well, I'm not. We're all married, huh? Virgin, you know. Master. They always get us, man, they always get us. You know, we can't project ourselves to other people all the time, you know. Sometimes we can't. I might sound like a bit like I'm crying a bit because it hurt me internally what you just said, but hey, I know we can call ourselves the Rebel Army, but there's a lot of Yaga who came in with their families after having their village razed because they have nowhere else to go. I'm one of them. Your village were burned down, huh? You mean by the Oprishniki? That's right. That's how most of us rebel soldiers ended up joining. I'm one of the lucky ones. My whole family made it out alive. Some of the kids here saw the parents murdered right in front of them. That's horrible. We don't have time for idle chatter. Let's go. We got some meat. Right, sorry boss. Come on guys, let's get a move on. Fairly bulky meat. Wait. That's an interesting thought. Sadly, ballistas won't help. Okay, we're here. But I will appreciate it. Because I hate ballistas. I know how broken they are in Frostia. Unless you can snipe them with Bolton. Which I didn't do, by the way. I just realized something. For the majority of the game that I've been playing Frostia, I've not been using Bolton tomes. Except for one time where I wanted to recruit Savior and did some crazy math. That's the only time I really use Boltons. I'm an idiot, man. I'm a big idiot. I just use Laura to tank it, or just send in someone who can tank the shots and kill them. And that's how I roll. I just tank ballistas. I think every single ballista so far I've either tanked or just ran in with a melee unit without using a single Bolton because I thought I need more of them, but I don't need any of those. I have just now in possession 4 Bolton, 2 Meteors, 2 Fenriers, 2 Blizzards. I probably don't need that many on the last few chapters. And for the record, I didn't see anything that looked like it might be tracking us. But just to be safe, I will set a few hidden security golems to keep watch. More golems. He's the man of many golems. Very versatile. It would seem we're back online.
Report! Give me a goddamn report right now! Why'd you go silent for so long? Just what the hell you doing?
Yes, sir, I'll do my best. Master, myself, Avisbron and Paxia are all currently accompanying the rebel army. We're just outside their hideout right now. We'll just use this opportunity to regroup and to see if we can acquire the parts we need to repair the border. We'll also see if we can replenish our food stores too, assuming that's possible anyways with demonic, meat. A hidden strong out, huh? I'm I'm not super familiar with fortress engineering, but I have to say they seem to have done a good job on this one. Ballistas, man, that's all you need. It's just surrounded by cliffs, making it possible to invade from the flank or rear. Its gates are equipped with ballista to handle frontal assaults. Ballistas. They've even got barricades in place to defend against Oprishni cavalry. There's no way an enemy could take this place down without significant casualties. I guess they killed a rebel army for nothing. Open the gate! Open the gate now! Yay.
Hey, it's the boss! The boss is back! Open the gate!
Hey. Oh. Hey, welcome back, boss. Oh, it's just me or there are more of you now. I'm the cool furry. I'm the cool. Yes, they are. I'll explain about them later. Because I have my sword in the back, you know. That's a sign for coolness. Just use my formation, Genius Kaga. Just use my formation, yeah. I know how to play. I know how to play this game. Kaga knows how to make fortifies. Impossible break. Don't beat Kempf. Just don't beat Kempf. He was stupid. That was pretty easy. But we brought back plenty of meat. Enough for everyone to eat their food. Yay! Wow, that's some luscious hair, dude. That's some luscious hair, boy. Alright, we've got meat. Look at my hair. Thank you, boss. Thanks. My hair and my child body will appreciate the food. To grow even more hair, luscious as possible. Once you've eaten up, I send the commanders for a meeting. I'm sorry, Master and Company, but I'm afraid I must ask you to wait in the corner until then. Actually, we could really use some food now, man. Man, huh? Are you sure humans can eat demonic beast meat? I suppose you must have a highly skilled cook, or we have poison resistance. I have poison resistance. I'm fine. Maybe corruption is nothing of the suit that I could survive, but hey, you know, if I grow a horn or two, I just get stronger. Oh well, it would be a shame to let the excess go to waste. Have 3 kilograms set aside for you. Thank you so much. This is great, senpai. Everyone will be so happy to hear we have food. I would rather not draw too much attention if I can help it, so I would be happy to wait in the car. I'm happy to wait around for a while too. Me too. Okay, Master. Why don't we all take a little break? Yay, food break. Like I said, I'm taking the brains. The brains will give me the strongest increase in demonic, you know, corruption. It will make me stronger. Rebel Stronghold Quest Manifesto. Chapter Section 5. Ooh yeah. I don't know what they're doing. I think we are supposed to do something with that. I think we're just doing... Oh wow, it looks pretty... It's not in a cave. I would have expected it all to be inside a cave or something, but... Ah well. Feel like this for some time. I'm glad they were willing to share some of this meat with us too. I followed Director Golder's advice on how to remove the toxins. Hopefully it turned out okay. Ah yeah, Golden had the anti-toxin magic. That's why he's the most important of everyone. He has the most inconvenient skills at convenient times. How is it, Master? Not bad. Not bad at all. It's like a sandwich. So moist and delicious. Sandwich. I'm coming for you, sandwich. You certainly are made of stern stuff, Master. You guys are picky, aren't you? I don't care what I eat as long as it fills me up. Oh, luscious hair boy. What is it, kid? Who's that hairless Yaga? They scare me with their lack of hair. You mean me? We can't compete with your luscious hair. Uh-huh. Are you a ghost? Doesn't it hurt your face not having fur on it? Or hair on your head? Like me? And my ever so luscious hair? You could throw a spear at my hair and would deflect it. It's so thick it is. It's true, I'm a ghost. Ooh. All the time, but it don't let it bore me. Wow. I'm impressed. You also have luscious hair. Even more, but looks like fur. So we can accuse that.
Come on, kid, just get out of here. Gotta say though, I was expecting the Rebel Army to be more armish.
You're in a furry country? Yep. Oh wow, that one's fake. No, you're not. It's not. I'm not a furry. I was talking to the hair, okay?
Between all the kids and old folks here, it seems more like a refuge camp than anything.
Oh, you also have luscious hair, I just realized. Damn, man, I'm losing out on hair. Everyone has hair, even Gordolf has hair. Like a lot of hair. Nah, not that much, but you know, it's okay for his age. It is probably not yet old. Sure. Yes, right you are, Puxy. So far as I can tell, only 60% of these Yarg are fit for combat, at most. It's impressive, 60. The most we could hope for, the remaining is backup, and even that is at best faint hope. There you are, Darren. I see that the applicant is here too. Applicant? Yeah, you luscious hair. Everyone has luscious hair. Let's be perfectly clear about one thing. Yes, our goals are aligned and that we both desire to overthrow Ivan the Terrible. But that does not mean that we will be taking orders from you. Don't worry, I wouldn't expect you to either. For one thing, we can't hope to take out the Brushniki with our respective abilities getting in each other's way. To fight them is to fight a force of nature. However, you are Hellfire! I was ready to say AMS! Hey AMS, thanks for another one. I wish I wasn't sleeping all the time. Sure, I could watch other people. But I'm lazy, God. Dear God! Why am I cursed? With night owlism. But thanks for the raid, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Hope the Hellfire keeps you warm in the Lost Belt. I'm sorry I'm really far in the back. I barely am in the Lost Belt. I just you know, the time I set aside where I'm not lazy, I play it. And well, welcome to the stream. There's not much to offer here. Aside from, you know, some wanky voice acting and luscious hair. No problem. Good. Here. God, I like. Damn, I should. Yeah. However, you're forget it. Powerful and would hate to lose that power of our side. So to start, I would like to see how you do as a reserve corps as a way. I knew it! I knew it! This was a mission about ascertaining our abilities to do something. I was thinking about this, but I didn't say it out loud. But yeah. Before we can trust you, let's do something for us, and then we do something for you. You know, one hand washes the other. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Really appreciate it. Dude. That's all I can say, honestly. Just sitting here. Thanks for the follow. Thumbs up. That you can't see. Like I even do it physically. I can't. God, now it's stuck. Thumbs up. Yeah, it's stuck. Give me a second. In particular, I have missions we have been putting off for a long time that require a small elite team. So far, I have been going out on my own and managing the best I can, but I'm also this army's leader. I don't fear death, but I can't have an entire army shutting down while they wait for me to return. Hellfire is gay. What? Applaud for Memlin, who thinks that unicorns are cool. Good job, buddy. We all ride on golems, man. Hellfire's probably sitting on 2 golems, so manly that he is. Would you done to take the missions, my stat? Pardon me, Miss Atalanta. My apologies for interrupting you, and remotely at that. I believe you have heard here about us from Mr. Darren and Miss Kirlight, but please allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a servant just like you, and this is... Hi there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I have my reasons for my spirit origin being low power mode, but we'll just skip that all for now if you don't mind. Someone just got a surprise stomach piercing. Yep, you could say that. Or heart piercing. Atalanta, I'm a servant from proper human history, just like you. Also, I'm a genius, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you've got a tricky problem. That's sad, there's still a lot we don't know, since we only just came to this world. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Wait, what about Gordolf? Wait a minute! Get the lolly out of here. Where's Gordolf? Where's my boy? He needs to introduce himself as well. And his many facets. Man. Wasn't kicking their asses about killing them good enough, Nino, huh? Nah, it's not good enough. It's never good enough. It's not a favor. We kick their asses. it's not exactly a favor. You know, they want to do some They want a real thing. A child hero? Are you altered too? Well, no matter, it would be wrong to refuse a request from a child. What is it you wish to know? What can you tell us about that huge tree? From what we've been told, it looks like a fairly recent development. You wouldn't happen to know what it is, would you? Hey, you mean the tree so large that it appears to support the entire world? There's a tree like that in my own mythology, but... No, I doubt the tree and this one have anything to do with one another. I'm sorry to say that I do not know what it is either. However, my spy in Yaga, Moscow did tell me one thing. Oh, what is it? I suppose it would be wrong to withhold this until you have completed your end of the deal I wish to make. Doing so would only raise your hopes to an unreasonable degree. All we have is a name. A name? Yes, it's called the Tree of Emptiness. Void! Yeah, let's go. Yes, Artorias. Dark Souls. The Void is a good aspect. Or every game that Blizzard ever made has at one point a story about the Void. Yeah, that's the Tree of Blizzard. Which, you know, coincidentally fits also in the theme that we're in right now. I'm told the human-looking courtmaid was muttering to himself during a walk around the city. Apparently he said, the Tree of Emptiness still hasn't taken root. The Tree of Emptiness, huh? It shrouds itself with clouds and layer of leaves. A cloud tree, if you will. For the time being, I will see what I can find out about this Tree of Emptiness from our database. I doubt my search will prove fruitful, though. Nah, just look up Artoria. We get something like this. Someone who got crazy. Do what you wish. Now, what about you? Will you undertake this mission for me? If you can, I will. If I can. Not you. I do it. It's me who's gonna do it. Smiley face. I'm gonna do it, not you. Sorry. I have to cover up my mistakes of pronouncing things. For some reason, I can't read words that are in plain English right in front of me. Sometimes I skip over words. We gotta cover it up, you know, with a joke or two. I would never give up I would never give up on you. Ordering the impossible. So you gotta do it. God. No, I can't do it all the time. Paxi, you will go with them, as they are still unfamiliar with this land. Since you're a hunter, I trust you know how to use a gun.
Does it mean you're gonna let me join?
If that's what you want.
Well, I do have my own grudge against your Pritchniki.
A grudge, That alone will not see you to the end of this battle. You must make a choice and hold it with all your conviction. Otherwise this Russian blizzard will swallow you up in an instant and get huge microtransactions in a, you know, monthly paid subscription based game.
I know that.
Off topic. Frickin' Blizzard activates me. Here's your first mission. I want you to journey to the nearby village and pass out our manifesto. Manifesto? We want Yaga to know that the rebel army exists, and that our goal is to overthrow Ivan the Terrible and wipe out the Oprichniki, and if possible we would like their help in procuring food and medicine.
You're gonna need how risky that is? What are you gonna do if these Yaga squeal on us?
Should that happen, I want you to handle it however you feel is necessary. Not the most comprehensible of plans, Still, we will need assistance from other villages if we are to campaign in such a vast. Now we would like to make a request of our land. Of our own. Do you think you can help us procure these? I can get you the demonic beast fangs and golem cores now. Here's what we have from those we killed earlier. You may have them now as an advance for this mission. Yay! Advance payment.
What about the rest? And I'm finally here to introduce myself. It's me, Gordolf Musik. I'm important as well, and my hairs might not be as luscious as everyone else's. And I like to say luscious because that's the only thing I have in mind right now. Very simple-minded person. But my mustache is also twirly. That's uncompletable because no one has a twirly mustache. Who do you think we are? We are the rebel army. We have never had enough supplies to go around. I can only give you the fangs and cores because we have little need for them. As for the rest, well, there are cities that have sworn total allegiance with the Ivan the Terrible. I would like to capture a number of them at some point. If you can help me do that, I'll consider helping you find the rest. How does that sound? One hand wash other. Sounds good to me, let's go with that. Wait a minute. Wait! I'm the one calling the shots around here, thank you.
I'm sorry, Gordolf. It is my springly youth that misguided me on that irresponsible behavior. I do apologize. Sir. Everything goes from me first. You do not make decisions for yourself in the field, understand? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I just, springly youth. Well, what is your answer?
I suppose that is acceptable. See that it's done, Darren. Okay, good. Whew. All that fuss for nothing.
Good. Now I have marked the village. I want you to go on this map. Make sure you go visit all of them. I'll check into the shortest route to each from here. Thank you, Holmes. Good. We're finally finding our footing. Now we can start moving forward. Do you think you can stop by the Shadow Border first? I would like you to bring back the food you just acquired. I'm also told there's something else that needs to be done before we can begin the repair. Come on, Master. Let's get going. Yay. Go on the journey. Go back to the Shadow Border. We can just go there, by the way.
How is it moving so fast?
I optimized the golems for speed. I certainly hoped that it could move at least this fast.
Oh, this is real magecraft dislike, huh? Damn it, I should have been a mage myself.
A doggy mage? I'm afraid it's not that simple, Paxi. Avisbron is one of the most famous capitalists in history. What is a capitalist? I guess a mechanist for golems. A builder for golems. It would take at least 10 generations for an ordinary mage to reach this level of magecraft. Thank you, Mesh, but all of this was attempt this. I was dissing someone back in my day. But anyways, all I did was attempt many different casting experiences to find what I was looking for. What were you looking for? The ultimate truth. My final goal was to create a golem that would be known as the Primordial Man. A golem that could guide people in their time of suffering and help them build a new Eden. Regrettably, I did not live long enough to see that wish fulfilled. Still, I'm glad that the knowledge I gained along the way is serving to protect the humanity now.
Okay, we're coming up to a village. We better get off these things or they might spark a riot.
Oh, good point. Well then, I'll disable it for now. Sound like golem. What? Did I say something wrong? You said it again. I don't understand. So the Brolem. The Brolem, yeah. The primordial, the ultimate man. The Brolem. I think I just said something wrong. Yeah. Yes. So yeah. Sadly, we have Lancer fights and we don't have many, opposing good Lancers that have leveled up. I could level Parvati at one point in my life, but not now. I mean, I could do it now, but I guess we don't have to do it now. So, everything in due time. Need a better lance on this one. I was thinking about putting on the GSSR banner just so I can, the Lancer GSSR, just so I can get a Lancer myself. But then again, extra's where it's at. You never go other than extra. That's just the philosophy at this point. It's not gonna make it any easier for me. Or better at the moment. For better lack of words. So. Do I send my saber? Nah. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. We're gonna take my boy with me. The one I've been neglecting for a whole time. Because I hate him. Nah, he's okay. But don't spook me again, buddy. And be my only 5-star for a year. A sad story for another time. So, section 6 already at 6. We're going in insane speeds. Faster than we can ever be.
So this is the first village on our list. Get your hoods and follow me, just like we discussed.
Understood. We're counting on you, Paxi.
Depending on how this manifesto goes over, we might need to make a hastier escape.
Or we kill everyone. Yeah. Halt! Who goes there?
We are the army who brings a tyrannical Ivan IV to justice. The fourth. We're here to deliver a manifesto to you from our leader. We ask that you read it and give us a response to his call to action.
You're of the rebel army. Okay, come in.
Real quick. That was easy. I'm kind of worried now.
Everything seems to be alright, at least for now. Let's see what they have to say. They want to betray us. The moment. Surely you can finish it tonight. 622 CAC W. Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's why we're hoping you can help us with any food and medical supplies you can spare. Maybe it's because I'm about to die. Oof. Maybe it's because he's grown old, or because someone talked him into, or because there's something strange going in Russia right now. Oh, but all I know for sure is that the Tsar hasn't said one thing for the past 3 months, and the Britsniki have cracked down on us harder than ever. The only reason this virgins has kept the rough is because my hair protects us from arrows. And look at this beard.
Jeez, that beard is thick, dude. You can't choke this boy. Like, you can literally not choke him. He has so thick beard hair that it's impossible to grasp it. In a bar fight, he would be immortal.
How poor we are. All the sad young ones, the Tsar is still the Tsar. You Yaga must never forget what he has done to Russia and for us. If he hadn't come up with the way to combine us with demonic beasts and turn us into Yaga, we would have died long ago. It's only by his grace that we are alive after all, so we cannot lend our aid to the rebel army.
Old odd one. Yeah.
I see, then I guess we're done here.
Paxi, come on, Darren.
Paxi, me and Darren, we both, let's go. Let me finish. Stop right there, criminal scum. That sad the Britsniki have been found out of control. They are neither Yaga nor the old humans. If the Tsar refused to keep them in check, I will have no choice but to defend ourselves.
Neckbeard furry. Yes. Neckbeard furry. Super neckbeard.
So the question is, are you strong enough to take him on? That is what I would like to wish to show me. Woo. You hear the man.
How can we do that? Beat him up? I take his cane and you go for a straight right, Paxi, because you can't choke him. Go straight right, and then after I took up the stuff and he's about to fall, I'm gonna let him trip over. I'm gonna let him trip over, and then you finish it off with a down punch. Use your claws and claw through his heart. That's how we beat him. Choking is impossible. We can't hold him into any grips. No chokeholds possible. This old man knows how to escape any chokeholds.
Oh, that's easy. Just wake me up. We have a number of strong Yaga here in our village, as well as some domesticated demonic beasts. What do you say? A battle against them? Not to death, but anything else goes.
Oh, I'm beating you up, buddy. I'm getting rid of this guy, man. I'm beating him up. Yo, Paxi, help me up. No, I didn't train for 2 years straight, or how many years the master has trained, just so an old man can escape my wrath. Oh, he's so done, man.
Doesn't seem like we have much of a choice.
We accept your challenge in fighting you and your buddies. We will fight them and we'll beat them. They are neckbeards. They dress nice, Nino face. You're right. They do have nice clothing. That's a minus. I think it's an 8 out of 10. The clothing is very important.
Oh, how interesting. I don't know who you are, but small as you appear, that seems a rather difficult task.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I can't say I care to demonstrate my strength in this way. But I suppose we have no other choice. Very well then, let's give them a good show. Ta-ta. I don't get it. Why must everything in this world be decided by strength alone? Look at the world. That's just how it goes, buddy. Nah. I'm sorry, it's nothing. It's constant struggle anyways. I mean, it's FGO constant struggle. We've been fighting since the beginning of this game, so you get used to this match, or at least I got used to it. I was from your orders. Support servant noble phantasms. You can't use them unless you're friends. Friends. What are friends anyways? I don't need friends. No, joking. What are friends? So. Oh, you taped a crab? Ooh, impressive, buddy. You did the most, the most surprising thing here. Taming something that has barely any brain cells. Maybe it does have a lot of brain cells. It is a special craft. Does it have? No. I just assume it's not smart. Because most sea creatures aren't smart. But, what if they are smart? What if he knows what's happening? What if he saw the future? Put on some clothes, sweet belly. Oh no. Don't gaze upon the void, or the void looks back. Anyways, now we need to heal. Okay, gonna activate my heal, not this here. This here. God, I was confused for a second. Don't question it. I was confused for a second. We just ignore it for a second. Just for a second. Yeah. It's fine like that. By the way, wearing those clothes is just proving how strong you are. For the master's case, at least. It's just the best. This is the best protection you can wear, because no matter what, you get one shot. So you might as well go for a pro. So. Swimsuit galore, man. Swimsuit galore. Yeah. I have an idea what to add in for my redeeming points next. It's a pretty simple one, exactly. It's a pretty simple one, honestly. But I'll do it next stream. It's only for F0 streams as well. So we can AoE this, but this doesn't really change anything. I just throw some gold inside them. Let them shout. I had to think for a second. I had to go inside myself and yeah, it is King Crimson. Because if you always have the serious story campaigns like this, they also have some joke stories in between. So usually you can divide them as you have some serious, like the main story is serious, no jokes. I mean, aside from a couple of goofy characters, and then we have in between the seriousness. There are some. No, are we getting shot? Right? No, I didn't pay attention. My dad. But yeah. I mean, Sirius has an actual story. Yeah, it is actually. It has an actual story. It has an actual story. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always dependent on the person who perceives that, whether it is actual story or not. If we have the philosophical way going. Yo, I'm getting beat. Main story is light comedy, yeah, pretty much. Light comedy, in between the seriousness. I couldn't yeah. Yeah. Couldn't I couldn't phrase it. So hard time. Very hard time. So, honestly, I'm more of an in-between person. At times I appreciate serious story, and then I would like to go for silly stories. It's just something to calm down on. If everything is on stakes all the time, you're gonna go crazy. You're actually gonna go crazy. Need some jokes every now and then, I think it's a bit decent. Oh, 77? Come on, dude. 77. First 33 and then 77. At least it's 110 in total. So we got that going. But come on, game. So, beat you up. So, why does this little boy sound like a grown man? Because it's Dio. Dio can sound like whatever he wants to be. Yeah. But if you want the actual story, it's pretty much you know, Hans Christian Andersen, but in the body of a younger boy. But still has the personality of an old man, which probably comes with the... Oh, yeah, that would have gone over... Yeah, if I used that buff, she would have gone over 77%. I mean 77 HP. That's a fault on my part, so I have to say apologies. Oh, I can charm that. I can charm that one. Ah, smart. So yeah. But yeah, that's you can sound whatever. Pretty much. Law. Just retract your retract your statement or your question. He can just sound like that forehand. No crit. Hey. Smooth. Man, that's kind of an overdone trope at this point. Overdone trope. Yeah, you're right. I think, yeah, sure. But it doesn't mean you can't use it. There's always that. Punched him. So that's some swift dealing. That should do it. As you can see, they are still very much alive.
I mean, you really didn't kill a single one? Are you a servant?
Why, yes, I am.
I see. We have heard of servants before. Wait. They say that you're monsters of another world and that you're terribly powerful despite looking like humans. I even hear that some servants, not people, possess powers great enough to rival the Xara.
Can use it, but it's also attacking Nino phase. Yeah, pretty much. That's the early generation of FGO though. Can't blame him for that. The story in early FGO is dreadful. Not gonna lie, up until Camelot, it's okay to, you know, to not good. But they do improve.
Are you one of them?
Are you sure isn't a pedo bear trying to escape the FBI? What? He isn't a pedo bear trying to escape. No, he can't be. He's one of his own. Like he must have the ability to summon the FBI. He can't be one that is hunted by the FBI. It just makes sense. Trust me, he has the ability to summon them if need be. I think.
Are you one of them?
No, there's no particular special about me. I am just a simple scholar and golem keeper. Golem. A perfectly ordinary human as you might find anywhere in the world. I get shot in the head and die.
On behalf of our village, I promise to offer our full support.
After we celebrate it, we offer our full support to the Rebel Army.
No, I'm afraid we can only spare a little in the way of food and medical supplies, so we can't do a party.
Party, Marty?
That's okay, even if a little goes a long way. Oh, by the way, you to be delivering your manifesto to the 2 neighboring villages as well.
Sorry, for some reason I don't talk to the mic.
Let me write you a letter of recommendation. It should have things go more smoothly when you visit them.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Ah, sad woofy noises. Oh no, I'm afraid we lost contact with the other 2 villages recently. They have been overrun by bandits or even demonic beasts. If they have, could I ask you to give them a proper burial?
Okay, we will. So, old man who looks like a boy, Harold. Hey, that's my archetype, my favorite archetype. Old man, boy. That's a good one, I was pointing. Please store any food or medicine you can spare in this K-Ray Golem if you don't mind. Now then, let us head to the next village. Yeah, he's just humble. What a humble man. So far I can see why he's liked, or why people like him. By the way, I did my weeklies. Ha! I did not miss out my weeklies. I hope you guys didn't miss your weeklies. Otherwise it would be kind of sad. Weeklies not missed. Weeklies not missed. Weekly's not missed. Really good screen too. That's a suspect statement, you know. Hey, I'm not. You're insinuating it into me. I didn't do none wrong, huh? I was okay with everything. I'm cool, man. You guys just throwing it in. So it has something to do with it. So what's the next drop, anyways? Friend summon. Defeat 15 dragons. Defeat 15 wild beasts. Put one or more caster servants in your party and complete any quest 5 times. Put any one or more berserker class servants in your party and complete any more than 5 times. Alrighty, we can do this really quickly. Give me a second. Oh, but you know what? Hey, we can keep that comp for now. Blood, you might just die 1 or 2 more times, but hey, do it for the team. So, 30 points, friend point summon. But first, we're gonna waste nothing, because I have to keep everything safe. Don't pull anything. Just go for the free play summon. Do pull something. No, don't pull anything. Pull something. Yes, no, don't. Fight it. Fight the urge. Fight the urge to pull. I have to be better than that. In regards of saving. New CEs. Nice. What's that? Apply damage cut 30. That doesn't sound good. Increase your MP recovery amount by 3%. Increase your attack, but that's honestly pretty okay. It isn't even that bad, it's pretty okay. The best one I've seen so far. Increase your MP gain by 50 main damage. Yeah, that's also pretty nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Increase your C-star gathering rate by 50%. Nah, it's okay. By the way, small trivia, I never free-to-play summon anything. Because I believe that free-to-play summon gives me bad luck and therefore I don't pull afterwards. It's as simple as that. That's why I didn't see those new ones yet. The other one was Death Success. I remember things slightly. Oh! Apply damage plus 30. That's not good. You have a probably suitable Force CE that does crit damage and damage up. And it doesn't need to be that. You can just increase your attack. I think there's a much better gain from increasing your attack rather than giving you a damage plus. I think at this point. Because attack can scale. Not really damage plus. It's non-scaling 50 extra damage. Doesn't sound, convincing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Vic was there a billion years ago asking me to use his Shishu. I don't know where he is right now though. I can use naps, but that's it. Should try grab a Sali. No, I'm fine. I have the extra GSSR where I get a guaranteed Sali. I can wait. Like whatever, man. Yeah, I can't find you, buddy. I can only find myself. In Tempest. You know what? Hey, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Guess I'll just use yours instead. Wait a minute. What caster do you have? Any offensive casters? No. Boring. No offensive casters. Disgusting. No, I don't have any myself. I think I only have Blue Merlin. And he's not really that much of a physical unit himself. Because balls were... Wow. Wait, I had a friend like this? Damn, I had a friend like this? Cool. MP4 Angry Mango. Damn. I gotta check it out really quickly. Yeah, the Nyalta's never nowhere to be seen. This is not a Nyalta, but I guess it's close enough to the real deal. I mean, it is as rare as one. Based on the online whatever. To talk about it. So yeah, we just sent you in, whatever. I mean, we could send the boy in, Avis, but nah, doing it too much. We have our one of my many useful casters, and then we just hope to survive. Hey, swimsuit, let's go. Every now and then you might need to take a break from talking so much, just to take a breather. This is terrible.
Damn, this is definitely a no-go. Let's head to the next village.
Shouldn't we look for survivors?
Don't bother there, Neddy.
Use my spark gun. He'll die, man. No joke. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Hello there?
Hello, Shadow Border crew. Are you able to scan the area for signs of life? We're turning our equipment to make it capable for scanning for this world's life forms, using that Yaga's life science as a base. But the Shadow Border scanner is an older model. What? So I'm told it will take time to enter the parameters and cross-reference it with the... Why is it an older version?
Huh?
Suffice to say, it will go faster if you just look around, Avisbron.
Understood. We could just look around for her. Oh, that's a good Tomo. Yeah, who has that? Who is in possession of that Tomo? Question mark myself. Hey, anybody? Is anyone here?
Girl, over here.
Master. He's about to take a, you know. That's why he was like that.
Are you right? On the toilet. Yeah, I was just knocked out for a while here. What happened here? Bandits, we fought them off as we could, but we only lasted 4 days before they... Damn it, there are any other survivors?
I'm afraid not.
Damn it! Where these bandits run off to? I don't know for sure, but probably one of the neighboring villages.
We were just at one of those villages ourselves, so they must have gone to the other one.
I've got a map here, come on!
I'm afraid we can't take you with us, but I can leave this food and some medical supplies with you.
Thanks, I think I'll be okay once I rest up. As for food, well, I figure something out. If you're gonna help the other village, then hurry before they end up like ours. Then again, I guess you can't really call this a village anymore. Sorry to leave you, but we gotta go.
Run, please take one of my golems so we can hurry there. Master, I would hate for us to arrive late. We will never be late. I will always intend to be in the right time.
Master, the golem I set on the head has found the villager.
How's it looking? Village. Not good. They have lit a red signal flare.
Oh crap, that's a distract signal.
There might still be time. Let's hurry. I see shadows in front of us. They're the Yaga.
Go! Out of the way! Move aside or we'll kill you, rat. Yarr. I'm a pirate.
It would seem they are not interested in a peaceful discussion. I believe things will go faster if we simply knock them aside. Right, please hurry. Knock them aside or killing them. What do we do? Knock them aside can mean anything. We can knock them aside with a giant jab. A very giant jab off to the side of your stomach, potentially bursting open your stomach and your innards as well. That would be knocking aside, but it's, you know. Hey. I mean, whatever. I guess we have no specification for bandits. Yaga bandito. Please don't kill me. So. Oh wow, yeah, you poked it so for your defense. So, now that I think about it, I don't think I actually listen to Tomo's voice as well. Who is in team Tomo gets a summer art next? This one. You definitely get one at one point, right? Or is it just me? So, in any case, there's only so much I can do. Just beat him up with long turns. You can just rush him, but I don't. After that, okay. After that, we use Merlins, and then we go back to this story. The story persons, because it's role-playing time. So I got Bullet. Thanks for Bullet. We probably need a heck ton of bullets. The Yaga bandit on the back, huh? Ah well, you got unlucky, buddy. Very close enough. So we can activate the Rumble Party for absolutely no reason other than it looks cool. You might as well just use it. The Rumble Party with the ability to do absolutely nothing for one turn. She needs another buff. Ah, I knew it. Ah, my calculation never works out. I'm always wrong in it a little bit. And now we wasted a perfectly suitable MP. And almost got shoot to death. Beast breath. Some sort of breathing technique, I presume. So, whatever. Your breathing technique will not work if they just pierce you with a arrow to your lungs. This guy is unique though. I don't think I've seen those attacks before. The Oprichniki and the Yaga Hunter, at least I've seen before, the ones that shoot. Those were the Shinjuku ones. The Shinjuku, those helmet guys. But this one is, I think, unique. I mean, there's only so much you can do with shooting. You can only get so original with shooting. And it turns into a, wow, you might as well be a, circus artist. Yeah, acrobatic circus artist. I still don't know the word, I just use whatever. But you know what I mean. The jumpers. There they go. It would seem there's no need to follow them. I guess they weren't actually trying to attack us. Right, if anything, it looked more like they were running away. Some of them even broke away during the fight. I'm sure there are any number of reasons why they may have done so. But for the moment, perhaps our time might be better spent making haste to our goal. What is it, Holmes? With the similar voice. It took some time to register the Yaga BO signals, but I managed to by using Paxis as a base. That said, at this point, all I can do is use this data to determine if any Yaga are in the direction you're headed. For example, at this moment, I can tell you that there are several hundred Yagas along your current path. I rather doubt they are all bandits. So it would seem that there's still an opportunity to stop those who are. Come on now, Darren, let's hurry. Let's go, let's go. It's going on fast though. I'm surprised. I'm more surprised that it's actually pretty fast. Section 6. No battles! So we don't have to fight people and maybe they join us. What? What's going on? Oh! The music. Huh.
Oh, hello there. I have God of... Wait. I have the God of... Oh, hello there. Are you the people from Shalia?
Huh? Shalia? Did you say Shalia?
Is that a no?
No, I mean, yes, we are from Shalia, but...
Ah, thank you so much for all your help. I'm sorry I couldn't thank you properly back then. Oh, I didn't realize we'd left the distress signal burning.
Somebody put that fire out. I'm sorry, but tell her what's going on.
What do you mean? Are you the one who picked up our signal?
Sorry, don't know what you're talking about. How about you begin at the beginning, Gramps?
Yes, of course. It was the second day of the bandits' attack. We erected a barricade and do our best to hold them off from within the village. But none of us here are strong enough to defeat even a lowly foot soldier. No, unfortunately, we're the bandits. Things may actually have been better had they clearly outmatched us. Had they done that, they likely would have just made off with our possessions and spared our lives. But unfortunately, they were just as desperate as we were. A number of them were injured. I imagine they must have run into some fierce resistance at the last village they attacked. So for them, things had reached a point where it was either kill or be killed.
Oh. So it means the other one put up a fight, which is not good because this one doesn't put up a fight, so we didn't get the good things. We only got more civilians. But hey, more hands is better than nothing.
Of course, we lit the distress signal soon after the attack began, but we didn't actually expect anyone to respond. The Oprichniki certainly wouldn't. They only exist to serve the Tsar after all. At best we held out a sliver of hope that one of the nearby villages might send someone help.
To help. That's when someone from Shalia came?
Exactly. They were human, just like you, so at first I thought they were a mage. I was certain they were holed up safely, with no way for anyone to get in. But suddenly, without any warning at all, they just here. Then they approached the bandits and asked them why they were doing something so foolish. That enraged the bandits, so they turned their fury on the human, but whoever the human was defeated all of the bandits at once. Though they were completely surrounded, the humans used some kind of weapon, a thin sword or something, to cut off a few of the bandits' Jesus.
A thin sword. It's a servant, right? So we get to know a servant now. New servant, new season, new servant, new friends. Fwems.
I couldn't tell if it was a magecraft or a trick you might see from a street perform in a big city.
Do you even know it?
And then there was a frightening bloodlust. There was like an immense pressure emanating from this human. I think even Christian would turn a tail and run from it. The bandits were clearly shocked. They half realized they were facing an opponent they couldn't possibly defeat. The only ones remained began to panic, scrambling to get away. They fled to the direction you came from. We were still dumbfounded by what we just seen when the human audibly sighed and said, "What a headache. Once again I have cut something worthless." To me, the sigh sounds more like the very, but also kind of comforting. And then after treating the injured Yaga's wounds, they headed off into the mountains. By this point I had relaxed a bit, so I called out to them and asked the name. The only reply was, "I'm from Shalia." Then they clicked their tongue and went their way. Ooh. What did this person look like? Well, strangely enough, nobody can seem to remember them clearly. We do know their clothes are worn, they looked like they have been wandering for a long time, and while their face was covered up by a hood. I distinctly remember they didn't have any fur, just like you, so I knew they weren't Yaga.
Then there's another human here besides us, or maybe another servant.
Huh, if this person is claiming to be from Shalia, they must have been an acquaintance of yours. They may be one of the erotic spirits. No. Cease that thought, Gorolf. Heroic spirits in Shalia's records like Atalanta. At any rate, the important thing is that they are not on our enemy side. In fact, they even seem to be improving our reputation.
What do you make of this, Holmes? Had Mr. Darren summoned his servant. Assuming that is what they are, it would make sense for them to say they were from Shalia. But the only servant we have summoned here is Avispor. Another possibility that is a servant summoned here by the land itself, like Mr. Atalanta, but that too seems highly unlikely. In which case it may truly be another survivor from Shalia. One who simply happened to wander into this frozen version of Russia, much like us. I wonder who it could be. Someone who wanders into other worlds. Wait a minute! Someone who wanders into other worlds, uses a sword. Ah, I'm sorry for doing it. I like this is the biggest click in my head. Ah, I know who it is.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is the Rebels Army's manifesto. Mind taking a look at it? Oh, now I see. So the Shalia's allied with the Rebel Army. Well, I certainly can't refuse after you saved our lives. We will gladly support you in any way we can. Great, that's 2 out of 3 rangers on our side. Not bad. There's nothing we can do about that one that I was wiped out before we got here, though. Alright, take the one guy. There was a single survivor at the village that got wiped out. Can you send someone here to pick him up? If you can, it'd be nice for you to give him some work here. I'm sure he hasn't hurt too badly. Well, now, a survivor, you say? Alright, I'll send someone out right away. Great, then let's take care of our business. Excellent. Now then, Paxi, there's one more place we need to stop, so here's where we must part ways, though temporarily. Huh? You want me to go back by myself? Wouldn't it be quicker for you to return without us, since we won't be slowing you down? Are you kidding? Avisbron's golems move way faster than I can. But okay, I'll ask the village chiefs to let me snack a bicorn. Ew, bicorns. Alright, I'll give you a report to Atalanta. Just make sure you get back to Stronger as soon as you can. So who do you think it is? It is someone, someone very, very extroverted, who likes to, who likes to improve the way of the sword. Someone who, who might be a little bit famous in the Japanese folklore, just a little bit famous, but turned female, as the classic would, as the classic doctrine would deem it to be for, God, finding words, part 5. So yeah, while I can't drop the name, because it's just assumption, I can say that we used that servant in our party already. We saw that person
Like, it should have made a click when they said sword. But, you know, world traveling sword man is probably, or sword woman, is probably all that I needed. At least for my old man brain to click in and kick in.
Alright, I'll give you a report to Atalanta. Just make sure you get back to the stronghold as soon as you can.
Take care out of there, buddy. They like udon and cute boys. Yep, pretty much. That too. The way of the sword. They you know, they live with the way of sword. They like cute boys and udon. Pretty much. Pretty famous folklore boy person. Another striking thing. Double wielding swords. Double wielding swords is one of their you know, one of their signature moves. Or signature technique or style. And they fought Sasaki Kojiro before. I think that's all we need to know now, right?
Man, it still feels weird having people be so kind like this. Anyway, I know you guys gonna betray us. I'll get cold feet all of the.
Like that's all. You can at this point you can paint that person for me. So much information you've gotten,
but don't take too long coming back over here.
Yep. I know you're a Sundara. I will come back as soon as I can. We'll just have to see. We'll have to check out something. Beat up people. Extort informations. Drink blood. The usual stuff, you know. Oh. Ah, that's what we mean with going back. Yeah, giving the food to those people. Section 7 has no missions. Limiting at the night at dawn, I think was called. I didn't read it. I can't rewind back unlike Frossia. Darren returning to base. It's me. Gordolf, give me a hug, buddy. Mesh Killite returning to base. Welcome back, you two. Nice to meet you in person, Avispawn. It's an honor to meet such a distinguished Golden Master. Can't we just skip all of this? I want to hug Gordolf. No matter how bad things may get, the artist in me will never stop appreciating fine art. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the way of the sword gave their life so boldly. I don't know what that means. You are too kind, Leonardo da Vinci. I am the one who should be honored to meet you. Truth to be told, I am somewhat embarrassed to be greeted so kindly by such renowned genius. Now then, I take it you called us here to do more than merely deliver a report. Yep, I did. Come on, Mesh. You're overdue for a checkup. Oh, right. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I figured as much. Emergency or not, you still transformed again, didn't you? Normally I'd want to examine you immediately, but of course, circumstances aren't exactly ideal here. Golem. What? Did I forget about saying golem for distinguished golem? I have no idea. I swear you're getting me. What's the word? Paranoid about that. Alright, to take off the exam room with you. Take care of Darren for me, will you? Alrighty. Please don't hit me so. Ah, God, give me a hug. Buddy, hug. I stretch out both of my hands right now. Please. I need some human interaction. Certainly, well, very well then, Gordolf. Now that we have the information Mr. acquired for us, what say we use that plan on our next move?
Oh, yes, of course. So what do we do next?
Well, to begin, yada yada, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, interesting ideas. Okay, you're all done. Doesn't look like anything's major messed up. Your servant spirit origin is still unstable to rely on, but physically, you're totally healthy. Better than healthy even. Back at Childy, a human body and servant spirit origin failed to work together, causing your body to attack itself in a form of anti-intoxication. Just like how you would repel something like metal piece, or something like, yeah, an artificial arm, one would say. The moment we are able to replace limbs of our bodies with, with mechanical limbs, without them being rejected, that's where we advance. But it's just me. Causing your body to attack itself in form of antitoxin you could do it. You get it, yeah. Ha! But it looks like I'm very smart. But it looks like it disappeared during our voyage in the void space. I really am a genius, aren't I? Even my medical care is flawless. Flawless! Technical advisor Da Vinci. Could I talk to you about something? Oh, this sounds serious. Let me just grab myself a seat here. Sit down. Sit down mode, and the glasses are going to. Right then, what's up? Hopefully it's something I can help you with. Be honest with me. How many more times can I fight as a servant? I know I've reached my limit as a DMI servant. But this is all too big for me to just sit on the sidelines and do nothing. I need to be able to fight besides Master again, even if it's unsafe. Can you not? This was the whole point in the last singularity. The whole point of risking our lives, Fu's life at least, to save you. Could you just appreciate his sacrifice for 1 second? You can just say it out, buddy. I do nothing as well. Like, I'm just a wire, you know. I'm not the PC. I'm just connecting it to the power supply. That's all I am. You can be one of those many voices that I hear in my head. You know, that's cool. There's many twitchy voices. But you know, that's at least my educated guess. Mash, please don't do something stupid. I wish you wouldn't do something stupid. But hey, Da Vinci? Oh, forget it. No more cagey answers, no more keeping secrets. It's really not a question of how many at this point. You're perfectly capable of fighting plenty now. Remember, you awoke the spirit origin that had been dormant in you for the last year. You might not be quite as strong as you once were, that with the extreme cold and all, but it's not as if fighting is causing you a lot of pain, right? And that is because your body has acclimated at being a DMI servant again. At this point, it's actually all just a mental thing. Just a mental thing, man. It's all in the mental. You gotta fight and win and survive, and stay in the backlines because I don't need you. No joke. You're needed somewhere, anywhere in the place. I mean, at this point, right now, I would say, at least for me, I don't hate on Mesh that much. She's still pretty much an empty slate of person, but you know, she's a lot better than in the other singularities. Pretty much, she has her worries as a human being, even though ironically her worry as a human being is the fact that she can't fight as a servant. Like, it's a human fault to feel, you know, useless. But hey, you know, I think it's at least something for now. Of course, that's really the biggest challenge of all. Really? But I thought Galahad was gone, that he decided I wasn't worthy. Yep, I bet he did, the jerk. I'm pretty annoyed about that myself. It's been a year since the battle at the Temple of Time. After handing you medical care during that whole time, there's one thing I can say for sure. Galahad isn't helping you anymore. The so-called Holy Knight abandoned his responsibility to you. Poor guy. He couldn't do anything, man. He practically died. Yeah? He might as well have written you a Dear John letter to say he wasn't going to help you anymore. You just have to take care of yourself from now on. So yeah, he's bailed on you, and he's coming back, ever. Maybe he comes back as a servant. But then, how was I able to transform? Simple. You and Galahad are different people. He only really allowed you to give form to his power. You were borrowing it from him. And thanks to your experience in battle, you grew into your own as a Knight of the Shield. The person you were when you fused with the heroic spirit and the person you are now are pretty much completely different people at this point. Galahad may be gone, but you are a full-fledged DMI servant in your own right. So she's a human. She's an actual human being who is at the same time a servant. She's something that I wanted to be the whole time. Being cool, having swords and stuff. Man, now I'm envious of you, Mesh. It's all you. Your body, your mind. Your weakness is just the state your body is in, and your inability to transform as completely as you like is just a matter of your own mind holding you back. Can you be more specific? Does it mean if I can resolve those two problems I can be useful to everyone again? Please. I like the pressed Mesh more because she has more personality traits going than ready to do everything Mesh. Well, with Galahad gone, your spirit origin dropped pretty sharply. You've lost more than half your power. It's no wonder you're not as strong as you used to be, so that's a plain old physical problem. It also means you've lost the skills, gifts and protections came from his legend. From here on, you'll need to develop and hone your own way of fighting. Of course, we can help you with that. You just have to get back to the original plan. The original plan? You mean Project Orthodox? Oh, you know about that? Did Romani tell you? Actually heard about it from Director Marisbury. He said heroic spirits would probably reject the DMI servant. So Project Orthodox would make up for any difficulty I might have in functioning properly as a servant. Can't believe he had too much of a foresight and still didn't think to stop the DMI servant experiment. 5 head to 7 head to 2 head. Just what did he think of her whole body spirits anyways? Bah, he should be ashamed of himself, letting them degrade just so he could accomplish his goal. Well, not that I've been ever overly prickly about my own methods. Me standing here now is talking to you is proof enough, I suppose. Anywho, your physical strength issues should take care of itself over time. We can talk more about it later. So that leaves the mental aspect mesh. Right now you're scared to transform. Your body refuses to make a servant transformation because you are so riddled with doubts. Doubts? I am? Yes, and I don't mean our last conversation about how being a servant could harm you. Okay, so you're saying there's a different problem? Yep, this time community. It was obvious we were doing the right thing, so because of that you were able to fight in spite of your fear. But that's not true anymore. We aren't facing that kind of threat this time around. You can sense it, and I'm sure Darren can too. And that makes this an even bigger problem than Galahad being gone, or the harmful side effects of transformation into a servant. Mesh Killer, can you fight for what you believe is right, even against your fellow man, even when that enemy hasn't done anything wrong? Yeah, I'm beating him up, man. Like I was head diving into the old man if possible.
Well, how was this even helpful? All we learned is that Russia has been overrun by a bunch of beastly barbarians.
Goldov, they are not beasts, they are the Yaga.
Isn't that just the way they've decided to call themselves those sub... I am from Radiant Dawn and I don't like sub...
Not at all. The Kabbalah and alchemy may both be magecraft, but they are also quite different. Their magecraft based on their spells may both differ greatly, but both are parts of system of knowledge and mechanisms that is known collectively known. He would have liked Beijing, God, Beijing, no. Like I said, my memory upon remembering names, it started with B, give me a second, before I embarrass myself. Benyon. Ha! I found it out myself, don't worry. Benyon was it. Just minions, but worse. Because they're all racist. Are minions racist? I never knew. If they were, because they're only by themselves, right? And they all look the same. Nah, it would be... Nah, I think they would. But anyways. Good old Benyon. He would really like that place. Beastmen and Yaga may appear the same to you, but I assure you they are entirely different. They have brains. Or something? The creatures you refer to, Gordolf, are werewolves, lycanthropes and the likes. They are demonic beasts who are awakened to their true nature by blood. However, Yaga are fusions of demonic beast and human. As such, their closest approximation would be combined phantasms, such as chimeras.
Oh, I see. So Yaga and Beastmen have different origins, eh?
Correct. However, the fundamental issue lies elsewhere.
Oh!
Listen closely. The Yaga have formed a country. They have their own culture, their own way of life.
And is that some way different from the singularities you claim to have resolved?
Yes, very much so. Those tried to destroy the very foundation. The singularities were resolved, created hypothetical versions of history at different points in time. Think of each as something of a diversion from the main track of history. Shall they resolve these singularities by ray-shifting to these points in time, resetting history back on its proper course? This is different though. The diversion point in history seems to be 450 years ago. Most likely it occurred at the moment that the Great Cold Wave hit, and even a terrible merge with demonic beasts to become a Yaga.
Then this world singularity occurred in the past? It's over?
Precisely. In other words, the hypothetical history this singularity created has continued into the present. Take Foxy's scope bolt action hunting rifle for example. It is very similar to a modern day gun, but it is still far from cutting edge technology. I believe it is made with engineering that, from our standpoint, would be half a century out of date. They are old fashioned, but that sort of firearm was cutting edge back when it was introduced in Ivan the Terrible's era. Furthermore, this one has major traits that it sets apart even from our own modern day weaponry. I see. You know, we're slowly getting into the description of what a lost belt is and pretty much what is happening there. My assumption still stays probably pretty much the same, because they need to define it as such. They need to make sure that time can flow correctly, at least in those lost belts. So you know, We'll see, we'll see.
It is specifically designed to kill demonic beasts. Oh yes, I noticed that as well. I have a similar magical gun myself, of course. When he fired his gun, a spell was activated, though it was a primitive one. I believe the weapon was made with the intention to be used by the Yaga. Most likely it uses magical energy instead of additional gunpowder to increase the muzzle velocity, thereby increasing the round's penetrative power. Paxi seemed perfectly comfortable with it, as did the other Yaga. And from that we can deduce that this world is entirely separate from our own. It has followed an entirely different track of history than ours did. As such, it would be inappropriate to call it a singularity. I don't care what you call it, with much more important question that needs answering. Will overthrowing Ivan the Terrible actually solve the problem here? No, probably not. It will probably end the singularity, not singularity, lost spell, is what I assume right now. But given the nature of our enemy, I do think defeating him would have some effect to this world. Come on now, aren't you the world's greatest detective? Aren't you supposed to have the brilliant flash insight or something? I'm afraid there's very little work with him, even in the way of circumstantial evidence. Besides, oh, here we go. Now's not the time. Oh, he actually said it again. That's the great detective for you. He doesn't say anything unless he can sort of prove it. That's sad. We may not yet know the full extent of the situation, but the problem isn't especially complex. After all, we know exactly who our enemy is. A version of Ivan the Terrible who has been ruling Russia for roughly 500 years now. That is the single largest point in differentiation between our Russian history and this one. There can be no doubt that he is the key to this world. For the moment, our interest would be best served by continuing the aid of Rebel Army, and is sure to lead us to Ivan the Terrible in due time. So what you're saying is we got a long road ahead, full of twists and turns, damn it!
That's not all. Indeed, the human mage serving Ivan the Terrible and their human-looking servant. The latter is most likely the woman we saw at Chaldia. Of course, it could also be Konyaskaya or the priest.
Just thinking about him gives me the chills. Well, me and my bank account in Konyaskaya's case.
The most pressing problem is the mage. Kishtaria called himself a crypta. He also said that there were 7 of them, which corresponds to the number of mages from Team A who disappeared from their coffins. It follows then that one of those 7 mages is now serving Ivan the Terrible. Assuming we wish to take Konyaskaya at her word, the mage is Karok Sem Lupus. Of course, we cannot be certain that it is the case at this stage. But if it is, we must ask ourselves what measures is he likely to take to deal with us. Full frontal assault. He'll fight us. Ordinary people are scorned and strong people are need. Those fancy mages from noble families competing on skill? What a joke. As if they ever won anything with their own 2 hands. Is that Lupus? Me? I worked to get where I was. I put everything I had into it. Sometimes I cry like a baby about how meaningless it all felt, but I always dry my ears and keep on going. And then the ones who were born with money and power hated me for it. They called me a worthless dog. They said I wasn't even human. I was nothing more than a livestock. But when we 7 people were assembled to serve as humanity's first line of defense, it was different. I was chosen to be one of them, and not for political reasons. They chose me of my own merits, nothing more. But then it was all over before it even began. I never had a chance. That's right, we're done. There was nothing we could do about it. You have the most frightful expression on your face, Kato. Are you alright? Huh? Oh, sorry. Nothing to worry about, I promise. Why are you always so quick to apologize? You still feel inferior? Inferiority complex. Sorry. Damn it. Look, I can't really help being a walking inferiority complex. Damn, man. I can feel the edge. I can feel the dankness inside. You still feel the way even you were able to summon me? Luxury jewelry sell-off? Sometimes I have no idea what you're saying. So, being able to summon you is a luxury, like jewelry. And if I have a problem with that, you're gonna sell me off, is that right? Yes, that is perfect. Well done. I guess you're right. I'm a first-class master, which is why you're a first-class servant. But aren't you worried about how such magical energy you have? You know, that's a sore spot for me. It's a good thing that casters don't need much magical energy for their masters, but still takes a hell of a lot of work to make a workshop and power a noble phantasm. Don't worry about that. My darling VI will handle it. Oh, in proper human history, VI was supposed to be some immeasurable horrific monster. Oh, he is. Nikolai Gogol came up with it. He's a monster with very heavy eyelids. But Gogol didn't come up with him out of nowhere. He drew inspiration from the fearsome Balor of Irish myth, and there was other sources of inspiration, like Solo Divi Monio. Those fiery gazes could reduce entire towns to ash, and Bonyak, who is said to have killed no fewer than 40,000 people. VA is the Romanos' little Easter egg, our secret weapon. Maybe you wanted into proper human history from the Lost Belt. VA's power always was abnormal, even if his own time. Well, for my part, I was surprised to find you were a mage in the true sense of the word. I suppose, now that I've been redefined as a heroic spirit, I've become a mage representing a version of Russia we are now. I may have been a pathetic failure in proper human history, but in this Lost Belt, I've become a Grand Duchess of Ice. And it's all thanks to you, Kadoxam Lupus. I'm sorry for the twisted way I summoned you. It's just the only way I could make sure you'd be a powerful heroic spirit. Was what I said unclear? I was thanking you in my own way. I don't mind that I'm irregular. Thanks to that, I cannot even remember my family's faces clearly. I may look like a human on the outside, but inside I'm much more Yaga. And because you summoned me to this Lost Belt, where even historical records are muddled, all I can remember is that I'm Anastasia, the Grand Duchess, and our shaman who made pact with Vai. Either way, I have no attachment whatsoever to proper human history. I'm happy to be a Lost Belt servant. You don't have to worry about anything. You're free to make use of however you see fit. I know. Believe me, I have every intention of taking advantage of that power of yours. It is thanks to this power that I'm able to kill. I will kill Shaldia so that they no longer get in our way. I will kill the rebel army who would defy the Tsardom even in this Lost Belt Russia. And then... Oh there, that's far enough, Grand Duchess. Remember, he's only sleeping. You've got to keep a lid on that magical energy of yours too, at least while you're here. He's got to keep on sleeping like a baby. That's how it has been for the time being. You're not much fun, are you? Oh, come off it. How you think I don't know that? But I can't afford to lose again. Not this time. I'm gonna see this through the end, no matter what. If I don't, that's it. I'm dead. I see, then I hope you do your best. Keep fighting, my master. I will. Okay, that's enough narrow-mindedness for one day. I'm going to work on my dress. Wait, hold up. Why would you even need that? Why, for the ball, of course. There aren't any balls here. And I throw one myself? You think anyone here still knows how to dance? We're gonna have to trust me on this. They don't. Not in this world. Oh crap, you're not planning to dance with me, are you? Aw. Poor K-Dog. Don't be a biter. We're gonna go alpha on that one. And you have the lupus in your name after all. Be an alpha wolf. Of course not, don't worry, I'm only joking. I would never put on a ball. Stop looking at me as though I was some sort of monster. Next time you do that, I'll freeze your feet to the floor and make you sleep in the hallway standing up. There, that's exactly what I'm talking about, master. You need to handle my charming insistence that I have my own way much better than you have been. This is exhausting. She's an interesting personality at least. Morning, Darren. Did you get any good night's sleep? We're still in the same chapter, by the way. I know a 4-hour nap isn't much, but I bet it's a lot better than sleeping outside. Now here's some coffee and a plate hard-boiled eggs. Or at least rations that kind of resemble them. We ran out of eggs way back, sadly. Still, doesn't it seem to make like a typical morning inside a cramped submarine? Thanks, Da Vinci, I would be scared of being in a submarine. Truth to be told. No problem. Anyway, now that you're awake, there's something important we have to discuss. Is this about Mesh? Nice to see you're still quick on the uptake, and thanks for worrying about her, that's kind of you. I've put Mesh back in her old role as a navigator. She's on board, naturally. Your heroic spirit summoning went great. Avis Brown is proving to be a very dependable servant. He's probably the best one we could have hoped for in this frozen wasteland. You can't fight the cold with combat proneness alone now, can you? Even Napoleon ended up losing Russia's cold. And someone else. And that was proper human history to boot. But Vince Brown's golems can serve as walls and labor. Hell, they're fixing borders even as we speak. The border. And of course, they make great soldiers too. So since Mash can't fight, there's no reason for her to accompany you. For you have to keep her safe. Or for you to have to keep her safe. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to add her burden. No, I'm fine with that. I'm super fine with that. Great, glad to hear it. I would be more concerned if she were to accompany me all the time. Master! I Mash, good morning. I am fit as a fiddle, but very sleepy. You can't tell, but I could fall off every moment, but adrenaline is keeping me awake. Good morning! Anyways. Yeah, what? Talk to me, buddy. I'm sorry, Master. I won't be able to help you from the front anymore. Don't worry. It's for the best, Mesh. I'm worried about you, friend. But I'm fine, really. There's nothing wrong with me physically. It's just we'll still be fighting together, just in different places. I know you'll do a great job at guiding me once again. Master? Yes, I will. I promise I'll do my very best. I only wish you had more going on than just being someone who needs confirmation from me. You need to be your own woman at one point. Please. Good morning, Mr. Darren. I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest longer. I do hope you made the most of your warm blanket while you had the opportunity. Now then, back to your task at hand. Our goal remains the same. Find out what has happened here. Thanks to your previous efforts, we now know several things. There is a new race of people called Yaga. Even a terror lives and has ruled the past 500 years. And the storm rages at fringes of this world. There is the mysterious tree. I believe unraveling the mysteries of each of these points will determine our future course of action. To begin, we need more information of Ivan the Terrible. Fortunately, we have a rebel army to trust. At present, we plan on continue working with them in an effort to make our way to him. If at all possible, I would like to help the rebel army with their aims as well. Helping them to reach a point where they can defeat the Prishniki would be ideal. Atalanta may be a famous hunter in Greek myth, but I fear she would have had a hard time facing Ivan the Terrible. Can't you summon a more powerful servant? You know, like the King of Heroes, the King of Conquerors, or the King of Knights? Those three people. And only one of them has the... No, not a single one has the advantage. But hey, I'm afraid, a class advantage. I'm afraid that in a particular regard, our prospects are rather dim at the present moment. Summoning such a powerful servant here would be sure to spark all manners of rumors. If the rebel army hasn't heard any such rumors, then it's safe to assume there's no such spirit in this world who could save it single-handedly. Of course, there's always the possibility that they have heard such rumors and simply haven't yet told us. Gah, I suppose that would be too much to hope. This is not an easy time for a bold, daring plan. At the moment, we need to focus on laying foundations. You said it. Okay, Goldov, time for you to go back to checking tomorrow's weather forecast. Anyone could tell you what the tomorrow's weather will be. Blizzard, blizzard, and more blizzard entertainment. With more microtransactions. Alright, see you later, Matt. I guess I'll go with Arvid's bro. See you soon. Good luck, Master. Time to go. Oh boy, finally, we went through one chapter. That was one hell of a section. They could have been separated into 3 sections to make my hope get lost more. But hey. Vodka. In this battle, you fight depending on the choices you make during the scenario. Alrighty. Here, taking purple with me. Purple might not be here, maybe not be here, but hey, take my boy with me. I don't know what we fight, but we have a decent amount of class. Wait, why do we have this? Equip the thing. The stronger thing. Not this one. This one. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. So, and I will try to search to get the other response on the other one. Now I can start playing on the other account again. Yay. As soon as we get done through here. It's just around midday now, but this blizzard isn't letting up at all. Place the waypoint marking the location of the rebel army hideout. Please take care not to be turned around on your way here. Stop, Darren. Have you spawned? Shh. What was that sound? Sounds something is crawling. The crawl, something quite large at that. You know, I've heard rumors that giants used to walk the earth back in the Age of Gods. I wonder if that's what Paxi was talking about, the one earlier. The Diavolton. Right, the demonic beast that can destroy a whole village on its own. Looking at it now, it seems there was no exaggeration. It appears to resemble a large hydra. Well, Master, what will you have us do? Shall we fight it or avoid it? I believe there's no wrong answer here. I will go along with whatever you decide. It might attack a village if we don't take it down. The good answer. Let's get out of here before it sees us. It might attack a village, and it gives us meat, and we can assess how strong it is, but it's a stupid nonetheless. Let's go for the stupid answer. As you wish. You idiot. We will certainly need to face this enemy sooner or later, if we are to survive here in this Russia. I will begin by slowing it down with my golems. Mesh cure line. Would you mind analyzing it for us? Right, I'll do everything I can to compile as much data about it as possible. Alright, so we can avoid it to fight something else instead, huh? That's pretty simple. Surprisingly simple, honestly. So. A snake is of lancer nature, of archer nature, I at least remember. So that's a doofer for us, pretty much. No, it's an assassin. Hey, I got it right. Hey, I nailed it, buddies, friends, people, humans. Yeah. So how about I? Give me a sec. Gotta do something real quick. Gotta change my cities and everything like that. Getting stronger people over here. Getting not killed in the process. So we do this, we do that, and then we change our servant over there. I have no idea whether we need him or not, but he's probably needed. So let's send him in. Get that 600 extra damage in. Very good. So. We can't do a brave chain, so all we can do now is beating it up. Okay, they both talked at the same time. I have no idea. So skip the cutscene. I skipped the cutscene instead. And do the other choice. What do we fight in the other choice? And the data updated. Damn it. Now I will never know what it is. I've seen the gate open a billion times already. What a convenient servant each there is. Very, very convenient. So. Critical miss. Oh yeah. Okay, we both see it. We have two people sealed. That's, I think, fine. We're gonna heal this guy because he can vampirize in another one. And we're just gonna punch this guy. Hopefully dealing some sort of damage. Nah, it will take some time. Dang it. That Diavol Taunt is really strong. Oh! That was a strong hit, buddy. Jeez. He took us out, man. He took us out good. Boy. Alrighty, alrighty. We will activate the. Oh! The pain. It hurts. That's not good. Just realized. Yeah, that's really bad. Oh boy. We were about to charge it too. I should have given it not to Vlad. I should have given it to Zhong Sang. But it's gonna be another close fight. Great. I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. Oof. That hurt a lot, man. That hurt a lot. Time to beat you up, though. Let me activate the rumble part. Let me activate this as well. And this as well. So, swimsuit action, boys. So, let's see if we can beat it up. Probably can. Before we die hard. So. Close enough, close enough. We've dealt a sufficient amount of damage so we don't lose. But I think we still get one shot. Okay, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Oh, okay, good, I'm fine. Cool. Let's finish it off. You can start it. So. Oh. Oh, okay, no. Oh yeah. We defeated that thing that's an assassin. Now we know more. We have enough information about this enemy. So it's never bad to fight someone head on, regretting the decision right away. And we know now it gives divine godly wine. Which, you know, would have been more apparent already in Shinjuku. No, Shimoza. I think there were snakes as well there. Oh, stretch a bit. You did it! I've confirmed the other Trolltron's vital signals have disappeared. I think I was able to run a fairly thorough analysis on it too. It looks like its body produces alcohol. That's Orochi. Oh, you don't mean vodka? Huh? Oh no, this is still distilled liquor. If anything, looks like it's closer to fermented kind. Fermented? That peasants will? Peasants will? Well, oh, never mind. Darren, hurry up and get yourself back to the rebel army's hideout. No wine for me. Any decent Russian military installation should have some vodka lying around. Make sure to bring back anything you can get to share. I only hope the Yaga's still able to afford such luxuries. Yeah, come on Darren, let's hurry on. Disappointed Gordolf. Noises. Very sad. It happens. So, no wine. So, we finished 7. Now we're on to 9. I mean, dang it. Dang it. I knew something was wrong. So. Yeah, we sent him in. Whatever. Send him in. He just, you know, serves as some sort of target practice. They will aim at him. 5 priorities. And absolute certainty. So. Hold! Alcohol is a worthless luxury for the weak-minded. I wouldn't have hoped they have any other spawn. No, wine is good. Alcohol is good for coping more with the situation. And Gordolf is not weak. This is Darren and this is Darren and I am a respawn. We are members of the rebel army. Please open the gate, please. Oh, it's you guys, perfect timing. What do you mean? The boss has another favor to ask of you. She wants your help hashing things out with other servants. Other servants! We get more friends. More friends. Oh yeah. Give me a second. Hey there. Where's the other one? So, where'd the mash go? Hello Paxi, I hope you don't mind my cutting in remotely like this. I was reassigned to the rear guard. Avisprawn is here now, and I can only be so much help in battle. For the time being, I'll be supporting you as a navigator. Alright, whatever. Anyway, you look pretty tough to me, but I guess I was wrong. So you have returned? Paxi told me everything what happened. You did well convincing 2 of the 3 villages to help us. Yeah, you couldn't do anything with the other ones, I'm sorry. Just, you know, human nature. Human nature on beasts. So, it is a shame the 3rd village was destroyed, but there's nothing we can do about that now. So, I take it mesh? Wait, let me put this over to the other side. So I can play it better. I take it mesh has bowed out. Yes, I'm so sorry. No worries. You sucky anyways. But in a good way. It's fine, you must have your reasons, so I will not pry. If you have determined you are unable to fight, then removing yourself from the battlefield is the only sensible decision. Now then, while you were visiting those 2 villages, we learned about another possible ally. While it's safe to say that most of the frontier area population is on our side, we still have precious few actual soldiers who are able to fight. Understandably, given that most of them are mere villages. You see, there's another faction here in Russia, in addition to the Tsar Prishiki and our rebel army. Our numbers are primarily composed of farmers, but there are deserters and former nobility. The problem is that this faction is also being led by a servant. Oh! Do you know who they are? I've met him once. Him! I still know little about him, but I believe he was a class similar to my own. He also... Berserker. He also, wasn't wearing any clothes. God damn it. God damn it. I mean, at the, you know, I hope you are, you know, aware of the situation that you yourself are in too. That this is kind of ironic. But hey, was it Roland? I mean, you mean full frontal? Of course not. His lower half was completely covered. Oh, Fergus? Maybe? That would never fly among us either. At any rate, given that their leader is also a servant, it falls to me to meet with him. At this point, would you like to keep an eye on our base while I'm gone? Would you mind? What you say, master?
Do it. Do it.
Well, your wish is my command. I will leave the golems as it is then. Atalanta, would you like a golem as well? No thank you, I have no need for any vehicles. My name is famous for a reason. Ah yes, as I recall you were the fastest runner in all of Greek myth. Ah, Hermes. Paxi, I want you to... reminds me. It's Hermes' Hermes was Romish? I think it was Romish. I always mix them up. One uses the planets as their namesake. So, Paxi, I want you to come with us too. They're sure to get suspicious if they come without at least one Yaga. Furthermore, I'm told you are a hunter, so I would like to kill or dress any beast you find along the way. I told you that I could do that as well, but I doubt the same is true for Shaldians.
Got it, I can do that.
And what do you have to stand on, Atalanta? He probably wears more clothes than you. Yep. The ironic ways. Let's see how much he wears anyways.
Well done, Darren. Looks like you are hiding out together again.
I'm glad to have you with us, Paxi. You're as useful as a servant. Then it looks like we're good to go. Alright, Paxi, would you tell Yashkia to come here?
Ah, you got it.
Who's Yashkia? Ah. Yahoo! My luscious hair. Ha ha ha.
Sir. Looking around here, I see kids playing, old folks relaxing comfortably, and farmers tidying their fields like they don't have care in the world. For some reason, it makes me sick. I'd have such a clear image of what their army must be like. I image brave soldiers probably risking their lives to feed Ivan the Terrible. But now here I am and see it for what it is, a bunch of weakling Yagas with nowhere else to go. Weak. Kids, stealthy farmers, this is their refuge. And that human-looking monster is the only thing keeping them alive.
Feels bad. Feels weird, man.
So, you're Yashkia, right?
Yeah, that's me.
The boss wants to see you. Some kind of message while we head out.
Dope. I got it. I'll be right there.
Huh? It's just a map. It's not of this area. Its topography is too different. Are they planning on relocating the stronghold? Hey, whatever.
What happened? Another map. Alright, everyone, take care of things while I'm gone. It's good. It's a good hand, boss. Are you leaving, boss? Sad. I'm now sad. My hair's a little bit lower now. I think it's just my ears, but hey. Flill it around. No, yes, but do not worry, I promise to return. Okay. Alright now. Let's go. We start with cave at the halfway point. Paxi, you'll obtain and dress some meat before we get there.
Got it. Alright. Might as well get going.
Yay, get some meat. Get energized, you know, get a stronger body. So, just a second. The weather's nice today. The blizzard has died down considerably. Still just as cold as ever though. Your choices are big blizzard, slightly smaller blizzard. Hey.
Yep, any day where storm weakens is a lucky day. We almost never get weather like this after all.
Yeah, this is a precious time, you know, precious off time of not getting snow in your head.
Wait, is the world a lot brighter than it is, Darren?
Yes, it is. It depends on where you go, but I would certainly say blue sky is much more common in our world. Rain in Europe. Hey, rain boys. Huh? Where are the rain boys? German rain boys? Yeah, that's me, man. I like the rain. It's a good place. Speak of it like I'm an expert.
Blue sky, huh? For us, this is about as blue as it gets. Hey, when you say blue, you mean blue, right? You really get clear skies like that?
Sure do, but sure do.
I see. What a weird color for the sky.
Not at all. No, it is kind of odd, huh? The clear blue sky brings peace of mind to all manners of people. Of course, different people do prefer different colors of sky. That's just true for Yaga too. Still for us old-fashioned humans, it is depressing seeing the sky so stormy all the time. Pretty much. Anyway, I can smell demonic beasts nearby. Let's go hunting, Darren. Yeah. I can German suplex a beast. You know, with that thick body of mine, I'm pretty sure I'm able to. Afterwards, I'm getting sliced apart, but I can do it. Just say the word. Say the word and we rush in there. Balls deep. I'm not sure how long I will do, honestly. You cray, man.
Yes.
Yeah, Atalanta's a bit more angry. She talks pretty normal to us and then gets really angry. To us. You know, she gets really angry. Concerning. But it's okay, I guess. So. Can we finish this? Oh, 767. Man, that's today is with those numbers, but it gets higher anyways, and it's not 666. You know, it's a good day. It is almost 777. I would have pulled on 777. As a matter of fact, there's a 7 right over here, but I don't know if I can take this as a sign. I always take signs, you know. I'm not a rational being when it comes to pulling or not. That would be the left choice of other people with smarter, to be honest. But it is a nice incentive anyway. It did trigger me for a second. It did, you know, pique my interest, huh? So, yeah. Pretty So, how do we even beat this, guys? Beat the middle one first. Beat him up. Ouchie. I think we can take away this guy. Perfect. Okay. So, nothing seemed to be too bad for us. We're doing a good job. Ah, the sounds, man. Very, very loud. They're going really high. I need to reduce those sounds. Those splashy splash sounds. Especially when he's involved. Okay, I have to do this. I have to do this. That is like 80, 80, 90, man. That's so much damage. We have to. I just want to see it. Oh yeah, big boy damage. Just need to, you know, 10 that skill. Bicon! Disgusting creature. Of all the things that I would fight, it's a freaking Bicon. Oh, I hate you, Bicon. I hate you so much. So. But we have a perfectly fine single target servant here, who sadly is not called. You know. It's a good thing no one keep the half-hearted edition. I forgot about his name. You know, the other 3-star Saber, single target, very strong at MP5. I feel bad for forgetting all the time. But hey, it's only me. No one else knows about my blunder. So, I'm still alive. Disgusting creature. I will make sure you're dead.
Yes.
Ah, she has a bow. I was asking where a bow at. 5723. That's an odd number. But hey, Yeah, see, I don't see any luck signs today. I don't feel it. Maybe I feel it a little bit. You know what? You know what? I do want to pull one time. No, I can't! I have to prove that I'm better. I have to prove that I can stop myself from pulling. I need to wait for an absolute good sign. Otherwise, I don't pull. So. Oh boy. Don't pull, don't pull, don't waste your stuff. I can do this.
Man, I'm still super impressed with you guys.
What's that scent? That's no demonic beast, it smells like Yaga blood. It's likely too late to help, but we should go check it out nonetheless. Oh. What happened?
Hey, I found them, although.
What's up? Eaten? Killed? Shot? I see. They're dead. I suppose they had an unlucky encounter with the demonic beast. No, it's not that. They were killed by a weapon. And a frighteningly sharp one at that. No Yaga sword or hatchet could make a cut so clean. Their skin is so much tougher than any human, so the only way to cut through them is like with a very sharp weapon, a truly powerful blow. Could it be the Yaga hunting other Yaga with a blade? Or maybe it's a demonic... It's the servant from before, huh?
I've never heard of anything like that. And then there's these footprints. These are no Yaga prints, they're human prints, like yours.
Like ours? I know who it is. Come to think of it, we did hear about someone who protected the Yaga village from bandits. But when they cut off their limbs, they didn't go around killing people, right? Arms in an instant. This may indeed be our swordsman, woman, but there's little to evidence to be certain. It could also be another servant. We know nothing about it after all. Another saber servant. We shall have to keep all of that in mind. Now come on, the sun is going to set soon. We can rest in the cave up ahead. Paxi, will you drain our prey's blood? Yay, drain the blood. I drink it. It's my drink. I will turn into a beast, a demonic beast.
Guys, this stench would be a lot of humans to take.
Just sit tight, you can make most. You have a more sensible nose than me, so you know it's worse for you.
Letting it sit in water mixed with salt and herbs for a while. I'll put the entrails inside too. If you boil them and keep them in a leather pouch, they'll work as a lure for demonic beasts. If things get bad, you can just toss it and the things go running after it.
Are the entrails edible?
Technically no, but they don't exactly taste great. Plus they're really poisonous.
Then they must contain a lot of toxins. It'll be safer just to avoid them then.
Yep, but the back meat's safe. Here, just finished cooking some. Go on, eat up.
Back meat. Pretty wild flavor. It reminds me a lot of bear meat.
Bear, huh?
You know, we just implicate that we ate bear meat.
Bear, huh? What sort of creature is that? Is it weak? Does it taste good? Is it filling?
It is mediocrely strong.
You know, the more I look at the thing, the stranger it seems.
From our perspective as you Yaga who are a real wonder, I still cannot fathom how your kindness managed to survive in this frigid world. It does regularly fall below -100 degrees at night, and on particular cold days I don't see how even merging with demonic beasts let you survive.
Don't go around asking any other Yaga about that. It's considered a serious taboo.
Huh?
There was a time, back before we had guns that could kill demonic beasts, when we used to eat weak Yaga.
Oh. Well, you know how people used to breed livestock, right? Artificial selection, I think they called it. You're pretty smart for a person. That's how we survived this long too. The weak were weeded out, the strong and the weak were analyzed to see what separated them, and the strong were prized above all else. After we merged with demonic beasts, we had those who were swallowed up by the power, or couldn't handle it, or couldn't even see themselves going on like this. Poisonous entrails, what do these demonic beasts eat? It's probably the self-defense or other demonic beasts. Demonic beasts are pretty much, you know, eating themselves, and they are poisonous already, so you know, it makes sense.
Weak. After all, we stopped being a combination of demonic beasts and humans and started being Yaga. My old man told me where our name came from a long time ago. It was something like Baba Yaga, I think.
Oh, the Baba Yaga! John Wick. Baba Yaga. That's a figure of the Slavic folklore. I believe she was a man-eating witch.
They say they sure got the idea to call ourselves the Yaga. That's what we started calling ourselves, to set apart from the old frail humans. Or maybe because we're willing to kill and eat our own kind. Anyway, now you know why we're called that. It reminds us, so we never forget what we did. Somebody named us Yaga for a reason. So when you get right down to it, we really aren't like you guys.
No, maybe not. We are weak and frail, which is why we banded together and have heroic spirits and stuff. To be honest, I feel rather at home among this Yaga society, except when it comes to the children. I have no problem with grown-ups fighting and eating each other, but children... You always did like kids. See, you're still you, alt or not. That is none of your business. Maybe that's why the other Yaga accepted you as the boss. Yes, because we keep those weaklings safe. Weak. New blizzard began at nightfall. It never stopped. We ended up waiting in a cave overnight. Even when morning came, it was only marginally brighter than it had been at night. But for a Yaga like me, that light was more than enough. After all, I could sit still, clearly make out Darren as he was sleeping in his dimly lit cave, crying in his sleep because he's weak. He still has his eyes closed, but he was quietly talking to mass projection. Even I didn't feel it right listening on it or that. Besides, I could tell from his expression that they weren't talking about anything important, let alone me. Atalanta though, she had her eyes closed, but I was pretty sure she wasn't actually sleeping. She was pretending, because servants don't need sleep. Just turning and looking at her for a bit made her furrow her brow. I turned away pretty quickly. If I keep looking at her for just one more second, I'm sure she had opened her eyes. Atalanta. No Yaga, but she looks more like one of those but she looks more like one of that than she did as human. Oh boy. Tough to. That's probably why the Yaga trust her. She's only a little different from us. Less, less fur. More, exposure to things. That's not true for Darren though. This isn't just the way he looks. There's something fundamentally different about him. He's weak. A long time ago I left something behind that I just couldn't take anymore. It necks me at me now just a little bit. Like a thin, thorny jabbing me in the chest. Nevertheless, I decided just to put it out of my mind. The mother, right? We did forget to close my eyes and fall asleep. Not to think about anything. We did not talk about his mother that much. For any I wouldn't like to know what happened to the mother. Maybe turned into a beast. Maybe eaten. Maybe still survived. Who knows? So a Lancer. Oh my god, my weakness is my weakness. I can't win this. There's no competition. I can't win this. I only have her with me. So according to the map, there's nothing but ruined old village up ahead. You sure we're going the right way? I am. The blizzard seems even stronger than usual today. Maybe that's why our comms keep cutting out. At Shaldia we could stay in contact no matter how far apart in time and space we might be, but now? Are you alright, Master? I can feel my breath turning into ice. Normally that would be fated, but it looks like your special mystic code is doing its job. Yeah, freezing your breath mid-air. The only ability of... How's it called again? Oh my god. Ah, forget it. Ignore me. Huh? Who goes there? Oh wait, the kid? That's what I wanna know. What you're lot doing in a dilapidated old frontier town like this? I'm afraid with a storm like this going on, I've got no choice but to take a few pot shots. I could have sworn he was aiming directly at us just now. I am Atalanta, hunter of Greece. I wish to speak to your leader, Greece. It's not the Greece. Not Greece on meat. I ain't got a dang thing to talk about with you. Well, we do. And we are coming our way, whether you like it your way. Fine then, you wanna come over here, be my guest, but I'm gonna see that you're made of first. Let me introduce myself first, right and proper. My name's Billy the Kid. Get past me if you can. Billy the Kid. It's been a while since I last seen you, man. He's an actual kid too. So. God, it's really taxing at times. Keep on, going through the chaps. Oh sure. Billy the Kid. Time to beat you up, buddy. I can stun you if I want to. We gotta beat you up. And Blood will tank the MP obviously. It's Blood after all. He'll tank it. Jesus! Poor Blood. So get rid of his niche. The only reason why he was there. Give us another turn. That's it. Now he's gone. Good job, buddy. You did very good. So shooting me doesn't work anymore. Oh! I died again. I forgot to prop the guts. Oh no, Vlad died faster than expected. It always ends like that, huh? We might not be able to crit, but we will deal a decent amount of damage with the Carrots of Medusa. So why does this teenage boy sound like a teenage girl? That's Japan, man. Yuda. You should have known by now. You should have known by now. You know how most protagonists in shonen animes back in the day were all voiced by females, or most of them. We broke him, and we won this one. So. Did you had enough of us, huh? Billy the Kid Who? So, in the meantime, I'm almost done with the other one as well. It's pretty fast. We're doing amazing damage. It's what I would have said if we dealt amazing damage just now. So, the birth of a Yaga! What do they mean with that? The birth of a Yaga. So. Ooh, shoot, and done. Whoa there, hold your horses a moment. Yeah, we're servants. I mean, except for me. Good grief, he certainly does not lack for energy. Billy, bro. Billy, what up, my dude? Shaldia, what's that? I never heard of that before. What do y'all even know about me, anyways? You've just been on one damn mess after another since we got summoned here. We ain't got a scintilla of what it's idea what we ought to be doing now. How about go about it? Pwah. That sentence I destroyed, man. I freaking killed it. Not good, bad type of killed it. Master, this Billy doesn't match the records in the spirit origin graph. He doesn't appear to be the same Billy we got to know back in North America. This world must have summoned him then. I'm surprised there was enough magical energy for that, given the lack of holy grail. No wait, there's no reason to assume there's no holy grail here. That would be nonsensical. The very fact that they are servants before the master proves that there must be a holy grail here, or something equivalent to one. Ha, he's assuming fast. If a holy grail does not fall into human hands, it acts as a neutral source of magical energy, one that simply reacts to the world it finds itself in. In which case, it would be perfectly sensible for it to respond to human deaths froze by summoning servants to counter the source of that crop. Counter first. Somewhat. I haven't met you before, but a different Billy Kid helped me out before. That's so. Well, I'm afraid I'm the only me I know of. Now then, hey Berserker, the hunter's lady's here. And she's got a human and some other servants with her. Ah, she's finally here, huh? Alright, me and you do this together, what? Ah, Beowulf, you're the half-naked boy. Hey, Lauren Osoro. Hey there, didn't know you were back on speaking terms. Beowulf, dun dun, Beowulf. Who are you, a human? No, you must be a servant. And you must be a mage. So you're the master, huh? So you're the mage working for Ivan the Terrible? Oh no. It was wrong. No, I'm the master of Shaldia, proudly proclaiming it. Shaldia as in the Stargazers? Seems to ring a bell. Maybe not. Oh, he knows! Wow. Damn it, my memory's been messed up ever since I got his summon. Can't even remember anything about myself. We met in America. Well, you were an enemy. America? Nope, sorry, I can't remember, and that means I can't trust you. So, if you come all the way out here, you must have known that you were getting yourself into. First we fight, then we talk. In Russia, you gotta be strong to survive. Prove to me that you're the strongest there is. I see, alright, let us do the battle. Atalanta. Balkan. Trust me on this, master. Mesh, he's no ordinary warmonger. He's an advanced warmonger. Certain there's some method to his madness. Got it. So. Good. Now since we got two on our side. Oi, Billy. Alright. If we're doing this, I ain't gonna hold nothing back. You wanna earn our trust? Then my 6-shooter will determine whether you're worthy. Hey, come on, Darren. I trust you're ready to meet them. Yes. It's time to beat them up. So. I'll be taking care of those guys. I've seen the fight already. I've been in the future already. We just have to defeat Billy the Kid and Beowulf. Both at once. Both with their magic brick bar. So. How do we beat them actually? Anyways. Doesn't seem to be easy, honestly. So I go for Billy the Kid first here. We have a lot of single targets. So shoot me, buddy. Oh boy. Quick draw. Fast draw. Taken away. So. Let's go. Second. Jesus, this ain't looking good, honestly. This ain't looking good at all. So, I know about that. It's funny to me how none of those women voicing boys actually sound like a boy. KW, yeah. No, it has some sort of resemblance, definitely. Sorry for reading that way today. I'm slow ass man. Jeez, that beam hurt. That beam hurt me, yes. Sorry. We'll get there. In the meantime, Beowulf is slowly creeping up to have his MP. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, at least he's gone for good for now. Nice, stun you. So, there's no way I'm letting you off the hook. So focus on someone else, and in the meantime, we charge it up. Yes. Don't kill Medusa, please. She's the only one who can one-shot that guy. If we charge it faster. Ah! Good. So. Heal it up and let's go. No, you have to use. Can't do Buster. Meanwhile, we have a good time over here on the other side. Very easy fight. Just spam your designated 5 stars or something. Forehead. So, who's gonna be shooting at? Thunderer! The sacred Thunderer skill. We got hit. Houston, we got hit. As expected. Oh no. Oh no, Beowulf is ready as well. That ain't swell at all. Oh boy. Give me a second. This and that. Okay. Oh no! Oh boy. Oh my god. Who's gonna be hit? Oh, not Tiny Man, not Blue Merlin. Oh, they got Blue Merlin again. Ah, can't survive that. So. Okay, Mesh, we gotta. I think he has one more turn for his guts. So we can kill this now. Billy the Kid is done for, and now we just take care of him very slowly. While he's beating us up. Giving us names or something. So we don't have guts anymore. Will not stop us from doing this. So we can charge our MP and then let's go. Oh yeah, 0 damage. The first time I've ever seen 0 damage on Vlad. It's actually scaring me. So I can deflect everything on me and then do this. Or on Mesh, not on me. Reflection on Mesh would be kind of odd. Not good at all. So maybe I just play to chapter 10. I think food is about to be there. Taking a little break and then stream again, maybe. Not sure. Oh yeah, we're ready. Please don't get your shot. Battle continuation. That's it. That's it. But even in this game you jump. Or in this iteration. Gotta get stronger, man. Get your body working. So. Oh wow, I look forward into the future and there's not many fights right now. Very good, very good. Probably a lot of reading though. So Vlad will still probably take 0 damage. God, it's cool to see 0 damage. A Berserker taking 0 damage. What a rare sign. For me at least. Nothing happened? Nothing happened. Pretty much. So, still go for kill. Alrighty. Alrighty. Soon. We can charm you again. For some reason it always works. I'm surprised that it works. As it gives a dangerous precedent on you know, Beowulf and Kid, but hey. If it works, I suppose. So. Ah, what's that? Interesting. We beat him up, and with that we have it cleared. The last fight in section number 3. And we got a bond level for Vlad, who I don't like. No joke. 8. I mean, I did use him enough so he gets 8, huh? That must mean something. There's some sort of attachment to this boy. There we go, that's how to do it. Phew, you guys are good. You see, Yaga, this guy's strength is the real deal. Anyone got a problem with him? Nope. Not here. Not at all. Great, now I should be all set. Welcome to Thugs Village. Thugs. So, come on, we'll show you the way. Good grief, is this what's all about? Yeah, just fighting, dude. It's Beowulf, what do you think? There's no inherent sense other than he tests our strength and then accepts us as superiors, or at least as equals. That's good though. Birth of a Yaga. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, Master Shaldi, or whatever it was. How about we start over? I'm Beowulf and that's Billy. We're just a couple of wandering bastards who got summoned here about 3 months ago. Bastards. We didn't have a master or even a faintest idea what the hell was going on besides the fact that it's ungodly cold here. After wandering around aimlessly for a while, yeah, and you survive with you wearing like that. I'm impressed, honestly. More than anything. So, led to another, we ended up becoming guards for this village. Well, leaders, really. Yeah, the strongest survives, pretty much. We get to take the rules, man. Or you guys get to take the rules, not me. I can't believe that 2 rogue servants survived out here for 3 whole months. Still, you both appear to be proper human history. Why did you challenge us to a fight? We had to prove that we were strong. Or the Yaga outside would never have accepted us. Even with the boss vouching for us. Pretty much. Word doesn't mean anything. Trust me, they're stubborn as hell. They wouldn't have believed it even if they'd seen it for themselves. Here, have some coffee. Oh well, it's broth made from beans that look like might like coffee at least. I added a bit of sugar so it tastes better and it looks a little bit something in the way of an apology for the testing business out there. Reckon we got a little carried away seeing other humans. Well, servants and the mage with us. Yep, hell, I was downright euphoric. Sorry about that, lady. Do not trouble yourself about it. In truth, I'm positively elated that I was not the only one in the land called here. I cannot believe you made coffee here. Beautiful screen time rarity, yep. Alongside Billy. Last scene and yeah. What's wrong, huh?
We are looking for Brother Richard.
I don't know where Brother Richard is. Is he not in this room?
Yes.
I'm back. Yes, this is kind of a rarity. Welcome back to YouTube, I suppose. Nep, I cannot believe you made coffee here. Wait, what a peculiar taste. Tastes like spiced apple, and yet there's a still distinct coffee flavor to it. If you look very closely to the thing, it might taste like it, but it probably isn't. So give me a second. We gotta beef up people. So is yours a single target one? To a single enemy, okay. Single target, single enemy. That's all I needed to know. Let's go. This hits the spot. I feel so much warmer now. My feelings. Ain't that the truth? Seems that the Yaga just as keen to eat good meal as any of us humans. That I am afraid is a luxury our rebel army cannot afford. Whoops, sorry about that. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Atalanta. Older. I am the servant leading the rebel army against Ivan the Terrible. The last time we met, we did little more than glare at one another from across the snowy plains, without revealing our true names. I am pleased we have had the chance to sit face to face and speak with each other. Same here. I'm glad you stopped by. The Yaga here can be a little weird at times. Of course, that's probably why they didn't have a place under Ivan's regime. For our part, the rebels' army decided to revolt because they were too weak to survive under Ivan's rule. Weaklings, all of them. Why do we have them with us? Would it be impossible for us to join forces nonetheless? Well, speaking for ourselves, we ain't got no quarrel with the notion, but I don't see our people going for it. For the moment, I'd have to say no. That hardly comes as a surprise. The Yaga and the rebel army had no issue with my being a woman, but given how the others were looking at me earlier, yep. Oh my god. Social political standpoint in a FGO story, that's not good. Stop streaming, old man, it's late for you. Yes, I'm eating food soon. I will stop streaming. For the Yaga, male chauvinism is order of the day. Unbelievable political messages. There's no stronger female Yaga, or at least there weren't any that were able to prove their strength. So this lot's gone and decided that all females are weak everywhere. What drivel. Both man and woman are equally capable of... No, please, don't. We don't have that talk right now, right? I understand. Please don't. The Yaga may not die from extreme temperatures or excessive blood loss like humans do, but they're just as vulnerable of having their brains and hearts destroyed as we are, male or female. Okay, please. Now I understand, buddy. This is some really chauvinistic village here. If I can borrow that word that I didn't know existed until he said chauvinistic. You wouldn't die from losing a lot of blood, Taxi?
Alright, I guess you humans can die that way, huh?
God damn it. They can't die of blood loss?
If you sever a Yaga's artery or the like, it just reconnects themselves. If you're losing blood, we just produce more automatically.
Forehead. If my heart gets destroyed, I just have a new one. Forehead. What is this? It's a political message, man.
So you humans die if your arteries get severed, huh? Sounds rough.
That reminds me. On our way here, we saw some Yaga who had been cut to pieces. Was that your doing, Beowulf?
Cut to pieces? I don't remember killing any Yaga recently. Besides, my sword's practically a club, really.
I give you that point.
Better for pounding than slashing.
The Yaga have been passing around a story about a human killer. Sounds similar, you ask me.
Killer? A murderer? A mierder? Right, there was an urban legend of sorts going around sometime we were summoned here. Says there's someone going around cutting down Oprishiki and Yaga alike. Whoever it is happened to save one of our guys at one point, and he said he claimed to be from Chaldia. Chaldia? That's your organization, is it not? Darren, do you have any idea who this person might be? Not a clue. I have absolutely all the ideas. I know who it is. Like, this master might be stupid, but I'm not. Well, they may not be our ally, but if they are killing Obrishiki, they are no friend of the Tsar either. Anyway, getting back on track, all that chauvinistic talk back on. One of the problems is that these Yaga put too much importance on being strong, but it's not by any means the only problem. They think it's only proper for the weak to serve the strong, and for those who are big and tall to look down on the wolves weak, so to speak. Been telling them that ain't the case, but calling them slow learners is giving them too much credit. I've been ambushed more times than I can count. Cursed a few rounds on the knees and barely settle them down. See, Yaga's no more than a bit tough to kill. The whole reason these Yaga have come to accept us as the leaders is because we keep beating them in the one-on-one duels. And beat their asses, and since you guys held our own against us, they'll accept you too. Surely we love to get the hell out of this place ourselves. But we can't. We know that would happen if we did. I see, these Yaga would turn to banditry. That's the big problem. You guys must have run into bandits a few times by now, right? Well, they used to be part of our group. They used to be. Anyways. So. Oh! Weak enemies! Okay. And there's bound to be some Yaga here who aren't gonna be happy about killing their friends. I mean, you knew your Yaga turned to banditry and did nothing to stop them? No, that ain't the way of it. When Beowulf and I took over things here, some of the Yaga got it in their heads to defect. Said they wouldn't let no human lead them, and they'd rather join up in the rebel army. Never entered our minds they'd set upon a settlement and steal our food. We're awfully sorry. They must have changed their minds after seeing us. They probably wrote us off as a group of weak, disenfranchised Yaga led by a human female. Oh, please don't emphasize on the female part. It's my fault for not stopping them, I'm sorry. What's done is done. I can accept you to keep track of those who have defected from your command. Still, given everything you have told us, it does seem that joining forces would be fraught with risk. My settlement is home not only to women who have never seen combat, but also children! The most despicable kind of weak things. If only we didn't have children in our lives. That would make it easier for us, huh? That we only have strong people. Elderly, those suffer from various illnesses. There would inevitably be a great deal to discard between those two sides. Exactly, so how about this? Instead of joining forces, we forge an alliance. That way we shouldn't be any problem. So we should each carry out our own tasks separately, but work towards the same goal? Yes, that would be better. We may not be able to coordinate our plans of attack, but we could at least avoid getting each other's way. How would we communicate? Well, what about a lovely girl of yours who pops up and chimes in every now and then? Can't you people at Chaldia or whatever was doing something to keep us in touch? Sorry, right now the Shadow Border is only capable of communicating with Master. And why though? What do you think, Da Vinci? Let's see. Looks like we had some comm devices back in America. Oh, he even made a note saying how much easier they made things. We don't have anything like that right now. The materials to make them. Plus, this world doesn't really work by the rules we're used to. Unlike proper human history, it's just too stagnant here for magical energy to reach around the world so readily. Stagnant is a really important point that we have to write down. It's safe to communicate with Darren since he's a Chaldean master. Really bad, but any other transmission could end up getting intercepted. Sorry, but no dice. Gotcha. Well, that's right, a shame. Suppose we can always use the demonic beast we domesticated. You mean you domesticated a demonic beast here too? Course. Well, it wasn't my doing so much as a mage's, but y'all get the idea. Got any casters working for you? Two of them are both, and they're both awesome. I never forget about Arvin's bro. Oh, Arvin's brawn has certainly proven most dependable, but who's the other one you're talking about? Oh!
Hey there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, caster extraordinaire. Turns later into an archer, rider, and then being a rider god.
Well, it's a surprise. For some reason, I already know your name.
Oh. Maybe because there's a severe lack of shit after Chaldia blew up. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, that would probably answer every question here. Why doesn't it work for him? I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of MacGuffins that just work, and then other MacGuffins that don't work. You know. But hey, whatever. I mean, it's better than that, or elsewhere. I have to say it's a MacGuffin, so it's good that the MacGuffins don't work. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine that it doesn't work. It's so strange. Yeah, looking at you now, you look almost like a child. Guess it's true what they say about artists and writers hitting their peak at different ages.
What are you saying? Don't be fooled. She may look young, but she's just as old and crankly on the inside as... Oh!
Anyway, can I see this demonic beast of yours? Old man. Sure, here he is. What in the name of God is this thing?
It certainly is an unusually looking creature. I've even never seen this like this.
Even I've never seen something like this before. It even has hair. Like everything has hair in this game now. It could be a species that went extinct in our world. That aside, he's certainly indescribably cute, obscenely adorable, indescribably cute. I wouldn't say it's cute.
Alright, he's a real cutie.
Does he have a name?
Sure he does. This is Shan.
What a lovely name. This is really odd of Beowulf to say something like this. Comes out of left home field, you know, random. Yes. This little fella can sniff out Beowulf or me purely from our magical energy. Interesting, but I'm afraid I don't see how we could follow magical energy through a comms device. Then I will have him learn my scent. Here, Shashan, it is alright. He's dragging himself up, man. He's going strong, buddy.
Is it really me, or is he really afraid of you?
Well, I suppose these things happen.
Oh, come on, Shan, work with us here.
Don't make us sad. I don't think that's going to work. Well, I have killed many of his fellow demonic beasts. I suppose it's no wonder he's frightened of me. What about... Crash. We will never know the truth about this one. So, I mean, I guess it's a whatever, right? Okay, what the heck? Yeah. The specialized customized phone sometimes probably has problems running this game. I mean, even yeah. So it's you know, it makes sense. So back to Anastasia, back to reading the same jazz again until we get to the part. God, we didn't even get past chapter 9 yet. We're still at chapter 9, dude. Yeah, man. Jesus. Through chapter 9, I mean. Yeah. Yo, those Pakshi, those Yagas are really useful, man. Cutting off the artillery getting hit and just forehead reproducing more blood. This is crazy, man. You could just survive forehead. So this is what the strongest survives technique gives you. You know? That's the stronger. This is the thing. This is the indescribable law of nature, sadly. But hey, that's, you know, without that we wouldn't have a person who just literally can fix his artillery with just foreheading it. So, well, I have killed. Wait, close. What about me? You can severely do it in 2 more streams if you commit. Well, now he certainly seems fine with the master here. Shan, I want you to remember his scent. Can you do that? Alrighty. Give me a second. So he's shaking his head. Ah, I see. Okay, I understand. Atalanta, he can't learn your scent because you're too similar to demonic beasts. As far as Shanshan's concerned, you're more of a predator than a friend. I see. Well, if that's how it is, then there's nothing I can do. Ha! As for you, Master Shalia, you're so pathetic. Your magic circuits are so pathetic that you couldn't even smell them from a mile away. That mystic code of yours seems to be masking any magical energy you might use to track you. That is, if you have any left anyways. But of course, you probably can't survive your word. And since Shanshan can't track Yaga's scent, yeah, that rules me out too. I suppose that doesn't leave us much choice. Well, then I've come to a decision. He's joining us. I know, because I could use him in one battle. Yeah. Yeah, very much. I very much spoiled myself on that one. My fault. My fault. I go with them. So what, you're just gonna pawn these guys off on me? Putting down the roots ain't really in the cards of an outlaw like me, Saitio King. The heart of it that I got a feeling with servants who are summoned here to fight this Ivan the Terrible. Of course, that's true of you as well, Beo, but you got other things to keep you here. But that ain't the case for me. Honestly, Whoa there, Billy, you don't need to say anything more. Go on then, get out of here. I surely will. Sorry to be leaving you behind with all the tough work. Ah, well, what can you do? This is how it is for kings. They formed the bromance of the 3 months they've been together. I respect that. I respect Beowulf. You're doing a fine job being a man. So, thanks, Beo. You take care of the folks while I'm away. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. There you have it, Atalanta. But it's gonna be tagging along with you now. So 2 streams. I'm not sure if I could do it in 2. I think I can, since we're at 9 right now, and we can certainly reach. I don't think we can reach 10 at this point. It's almost, almost dinner time, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream afterwards, but we'll see. Damn straight it would. And Beowulf, remember. As long as the spirit origin's body of mine remembers I'm a king, I'll make a fair, just government and save the people of this land. A fair and just government. Thanks, your majesty. That really isn't your kind of thing, is it? No, it's not. I don't think the short and the stick could ever be this short. So there you have it, Atalanta. Yeah, expected. From now on, me and all these other outlaws are helping the rebel army out. As for you, Master of Shaldia, you have my word that I support you guys however I can. But half in 2 streams so far, so it shouldn't take that long. So, thank you, Beowulf. I'm finally beginning to see a path defeating Ivan the Terrible. Just be careful. Ivan the Terrible is seriously bad news. I've never seen him in person, but I can tell he's like a bomb waiting to go off. I know, that is the one thing I've been certain of since I was summoned here. I fight against a snake. God dang it, it's a snake, and I'm so super low. So give me a second. Gonna beat up that snake. So and then we do this. We do this. So, okay. Just don't be low. Yeah, unless you put it off for another 8 years. Okay, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy, okay? Sorry that I put it off, huh? Oh, man. It's just that there was an Odd One stream I had to watch. And then there's a Vinesaw stream. And then there's the Asmongold stream. This is the best stream so far, too. God. He's such a good man. Compared to that, my Caledonian boar was merely a common demonic beast. The Oprichniki are a real pain too, since they're strong as a servant in their own right. What did you say? Hold it! Hold it! As strong as a servant? I was able to defeat one of them myself. A servant should have no trouble with them. Oh, alright. The Oprichniki in the capital are a lot stronger than the ones around the frontier. Really? The closer you get to the capital, the stronger they get. I'm guessing it's something to do with their faith in the Tsar. I got it. The more Oprichniki believe in him, the more manifests as the more the Oprichniki believe in him, the more manifests as increased the strength. Catch you later, Zeno and everyone. Bye, Liuda. See you later, buddy. Thanks for joining, watching that long. And you even responded a couple of times. Like a good chatter, you are. Smiley face. So, Divine, you're kidding me. This is awful. It's okay, we've got strength to spare on our side too. They've got nothing on us, now we've got strength to spare. We will beat them up. Thank you, your words are most reassuring. Pardon my intrusion here, but there's one last thing I would like to ask you. Are you familiar with the giant tree? The one supposedly called the Tree of Emptiness? Of course, didn't know that was its name though. Is there anything you can tell us about it? Anything at all? I think I might heard something before. Hey, wasn't Siandalov talking about it not too long ago? Remember, back when he's still in Yaga, Moscow, he said he has some friends of his and went to get a look at it. That's it, and I think he said there was nothing there. Nothing? Yeah, just a plain old giant tree. So it's nothing but an ordinary, if giant tree, is it? The more I hear, the more intriguing this becomes. Really? A plain old tree? Fascinating? Absolutely. I would like to go see it myself, but I definitely wouldn't do that if I were you. The thing's right near Yaga, Moscow. Not the kind of place you just wander into for a bit sightseeing. Naturally. So, this Beowulf reminds me to level up my own Beowulf. I think at the end of this, of the Lost Belt, I will level up my Beowulf. First off, we need to talk about our plan of action. Jesus, we finally plan our actions. We'll wait for the right time to make a move, then we'll go around stirring up trouble near the capital. And you would do this as a diversionary action or to draw out the capital Oprishiki? Right, they don't care what they get up there on the frontier, but they're not gonna take anything that disturbs their Tsar glory lying down. So they'll definitely send out the Oprishiki in drove to deal with us. I'm sure they'll summon more Oprishiki afterwards, but it's not gonna happen right away. Which means this will give you rebels guys a chance to attack the capital while it's relatively unguarded. How's that sound? It sounds like a plan that we use all the time. That sounds ideal to me as well, Master. What do you think, Master? So, put this one Master up there too fast. There's still the priest, Konyaskaya, and one more. They are the most concerning factor. You mean the 3 servants who attacked Shaldia? Given that the Oprishiki helped them and that this is Russia, I think that girl's true name might be... Yep, I'd given even odds that she's the Grand Duchess. I don't know what she's doing in Ivan's side, but given that she is, I think the only option is to face them all head on. Yeah. Okay. Please, read this faster. We need to finish this. My contract in the capital has reported seeing a young woman there. He said she's called the Grand Duchess and that she commands the highest respect of the Oprishiki despite appearing human. Can we just go, please? I need to eat some food. Choo. Pirate gun. Ah, gotcha, this is your dream, eh? Wait, what? Who's that? What that? What was noise? Ah, is this Ivan's dream about him getting shoot? Could it be? But we finished. Great! I was asking. Okay, I have to end the stream. Free. Yeah, we will at section 9 out of 22. It's decently far. We can go, I think if I were to stream later on, I could go till 13. Maybe, depending on how long it is, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, I used to say this all the time. This used to be like a 3 long year sentence thing, you know, that I forgot about at this point. It was a meme, anyways. But yeah, I gotta advertise a little bit more, you know. If you like the stream, go give it a like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. If you don't, just don't. I don't care. But yeah, I'll be off now. I just have to say it, you know. Just gotta say it now. It's been such a long time since I last said it, anyways. So I didn't like it. Yet I don't like it. I'm not stopping you from hating it. So let's see how many we can redeem. 30 summons, caster, berserker, and that's about it. Dragon enemies and wild beasts. Wild beasts will be easy. Dragons will be depending on who we fight here. You know what? I'll let you. No, don't. I have to end the stream now before I put it. Yeah, I have to end the stream now before I put it. Okay, yeah, bye.